It's 16 degrees in the living room.
Wahoo! I'm actually quite warm right now. I'm glowing red. I've got tea going. That thunder was something.
Yeah.
Now I kind of have to pee, unfortunately. I have to have a commercial break. Hello, internet friends. It is OOTP After Talk, and we are back. Season 2. And we're going to start with TJ as soon as he's back from walking his dog. So Season 2, we've got some new wrinkles. For those of you who are new to the game or new to OOTP streams, After Talk is a chance for you to get to know the OOTP developments team and our affiliate streamers. Most weeks, because I'm lazy, I will have one of our affiliates or somebody from OOTP developments on. We will talk the game. We'll talk about how they play the game. Holy cow! It just started pouring outside. Wow. And so last year we did. My shtick was, wow, that is some rain. last year we did some. You heard the story. This freaking cap. I had to run all over Taipei to find this freaking cap. But last year we did the questionnaire that was based on. We're not having tornado warnings, Teddy. I can't complain. We had the questionnaire that was based off of Inside the Actor Studio. This year, we have a new shtick, and it is. Let's see here. Do I have a? Oh, I do have a. So the new shtick is going to be 9 innings. So 9 innings is going to be every week. My guest and I are going to do a competitive draft around a topic. So this week it's baseball movies. So TJ and I are going to be drafting 9 innings of baseball movies, and then you guys get to decide who has the better list. Every week, my guest gets to pick one special inning, and I get to pick one special inning. So this week, the 3rd inning of the draft is documentaries. And the 7th inning of the draft, TJ's pick, is Costner. It must be a Costner baseball movie. So, do I try and get tricky and take all the Costner movies early so that TJ doesn't have anything to pick there? I don't know. Yeah, no, the AI, that's all done with AI. That's not a real person. So we'll be doing this, and franchise, I'm thinking, so next week, my guests are going to be Franchise Time Machine and Ripley the Oriole, and I kind of want our topic, we're going to do a 3-way draft there. I kind of want our topic to be breakfast cereals. I was thinking of the specialty innings that could come out of breakfast cereals. But so that is our stupid little game this time. 9 innings. We'll be playing that with TJ later. He and I discuss baseball movies all the time. He knows a lot about baseball movies. As befits me, I know a lot about old baseball movies. Not so much about new, but nobody tell TJ. All right, while we wait for that sports gamer, we're going to do a draft. So if you are new to the game, we had, I don't remember the name of the gentleman. I think maybe it was B Fitz, not sure, but who was wondering about OOTP 26 versus OOTP 27. There are several ways you can play the game. You can play the base game, which is what I normally play, where I've got a 1986 Giants sim that I play most nights. You can see me sobbing into my water glass as the Giants struggle. There's also Perfect Team, which is a game you build from these card packs that you can use to create. It's like baseball cards. You make the best team you can out of your baseball cards. Let's take a look at how my poor team is doing. Hey, congrats, Amber. Which daily draft was it? Was it the 5L or 6L? Because those are the ones that I love. T. We beat Dodger Town. That's always good. Anytime you can beat the Dodger, anything Dodgers. It is a beautiful thing. So my team is actually pretty good. Now, here's the cool thing about Perfect Team. Where is the Perfect? Here it is, Perfect Team Universe. So if you've not played Perfect Team before, you are in a league with hundreds of other players. So there are, what is this, like 20 low gold leagues. So I'm in low gold right now, low gold 303. If I win, I get to move up. If I'm really bad, I might get relegated. So it's got a little English soccer to it. So you start in the entry league, and then from there you get placed, probably in iron, but maybe in bronze if you're really good. And then you move up and down throughout the season, and you can see, it plays a season a week. So every week is another season. We're in 2073 right now. And you can see, I started out in high silver, and then I went up to gold, and then I spent a lot of time in diamond, and now I'm back down in gold. Oh yeah, that's a trick. What Amber's talking about is there is what's called super promotion. If you are really, really good in iron, you'll get moved up farther. So you're now up in high silver where things get rough. So the way you make your team better is with these perfect points or with these custom stars and these packs here. And they'll hopefully give you cards that you can use to improve your team. So right now I could improve my my relief corps probably. Yeah, I call that the I call that the yo-yo. Like I've been on the yo-yo a lot this season. The high diamond, low diamond, or low diamond, high gold, just back and forth. Ding 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 ding. It's I'm not a fan of the yo-yo. Although now I would love to be back on that yo-yo because I got knocked way down. But we're looking good so far. well, Francis, it's not like you're going to open packs. So I've actually got some points here, although I'm really waiting. Let's talk beginning strategy. So you just got the game, and you want to figure out how to get the most out of what you do. So when you get the game, you're going to get enough packs, I don't remember the exact number, to field an entire team. It's going to be crappy. You're probably going to have mostly live cards, that sort of thing. Smart people like Laptop will tell you when you open those packs, thank you, Teddy, 6 packs, just sell them. Sell all the good cards, get perfect points, and use those to buy either more packs, because you'll probably get more packs back, or use them to buy better players. And so you'll start out, you'll get those 6 packs, you'll open them. If you get a diamond or something, just sell it for the perfect points, and you can build up. And then, yes, the live missions are key. Now, I'm going to be a bad example here because I have completed all of the live missions, but the very beginning of completing those live missions is huge. So throughout the game, there will be missions. I only have let's show only completed. Here we go. So let's go down to the live. Here we go. So for instance, this live level 1, you need to have how many players? No, I think you need to have almost all of the Cleveland. You have to have almost all the low cards of a team, and you'll see the level 1 is going to be all the iron and bronze cards, and then a couple of the higher level cards. So you don't need all of them to complete. So I've already completed this mission, but when you start the new game, you'll have all these live missions. They pretty much are with the launch of the game. So and when you complete these missions, you get a better player than any of the live players, and you get another pack. But also, there's a level 2 mission of Cleveland, and as soon as you complete both the Cleveland missions, you get a really good player. You've completed that, and then you also advance each of the divisions. So if I complete all the AL West teams, I get players, I get cards, and I get packs. So the live missions, because most of these live cards are very cheap throughout the year, so you can really complete the live missions as early as possible. Very good to do. So missions are a big way to get also really good packs. The clubhouse shop with these stars, you mainly get these stars by winning tournaments or doing well in tournaments. And so I have 255. Let's see if there's anybody who can help my team. So I'm going to only look at cards I can afford. I mean, a 104 Raleigh Fingers could probably help my team. He'd probably be one of my best relievers. This Fernando Rodney also could probably really help my team. And I do love a ground ball pitcher. So you can use these stars to buy these players. You can also use the stars. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. You can also use the stars to buy packs. So I could right now buy a historical perfect pack. It's kind of tempting, actually. Buying one of these and then getting 5 historical gold. That's kind of, I could probably get 10 historical gold. That's kind of tempting. I think I'd wait until tomorrow when the new cards come out. In the name of science. All right, you know what? What the heck? I should keep an eye and make sure TJ is. We'll get one perfect historical here. Oscar Mayer. Is that yeah, my baloney has a first name. So let's let's prime the pump before we get to the good stuff. We'll open a couple of regular packs. So when you open a pack, you are guaranteed at least 1 bronze. That's the worst you will have is all iron and 1 bronze. I got a silver here, and you'll notice all of these cards are duplicates because I've been playing the game since launch, so I have a lot of the cards. I don't have a lot of the high-level cards, so I'm just going to sell this Floyd Bannister, who is not selling for a ton, so I'm just going to quick sell. We'll open one more here, and then we'll open that historical perfect. So here are the live cards. You can always tell because they have the current photos. What will John Gray look like this year? More importantly, what will, what's his name? The guy from Tampa Bay look like? I should open packs until I get his picture. He is terrifying. Lauermann, Shane Baz. Boy, Shane Baz. All right, let's just see if we can get a Shane. Oh, TJ is here. We will cease my quixotic search for Shane Baz.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Do you know, TJ, about what Shane Baz looks like this year? Have we seen his official photo?
The franchise. I don't know. Does he have blonde hair? Did he have blonde hair at some point?
His perfect team picture might be a mug shot. He's got like this frosted blonde hair, 1,000-yard stare. It is something.
Don't just say it. You got to pull it up for me. I can't. I can't be setting up these cards.
Let's see. I think I can go to the card shop for.
You just search his name. Maybe somebody's got him.
Card shop.
I was thinking.
What's his name? Baz. I can never.
B-A and then a Z.
All right, Shane. Here we go. Live Baz. Shane Baz. Check out that. The top of my face is sunburned. Somehow the bottom of my face isn't. With the
probably had a beard that shaved it. Classic move.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I like to do that. I like to wear the beard, go on vacation, get all tan, and then be like, I'm kind of over this beard, and it was hot the whole time, and then shave it, and I look ridiculous.
I would pay you real money to bleach your mustache.
Absolutely not. I was thinking about going the other way. Though the mustache is too dark, so maybe
look,
lightening it up.
Yours isn't all white like mine. That's
look.
But there you go. That's the Shane Baz. So I'm very excited to see what live Shane Baz looks like this year.
Look, if I'm at this angle, it's pretty much all white. When I come over here, there's a little bit of color over here. I feel like the camera makes it look extra white.
Well, I mean, I wonder, like, now to see Duncan's point, I wonder if, like, he's gonna bleach. Like, what is he gonna bleach this? No, let's not. That does not show up in that picture.
I think they take the pictures this week.
Oh, really? So because they take them early in the spring.
Yeah.
Every year there's a few guys that just clearly did not want to be at picture day. There are a few guys that do not do it. But so
I have all. Okay, what team is he on?
I think he's still Tampa.
Is he? I believe you, but
I know. Well,
no,
you
Baltimore
shouldn't.
Orioles. Come on, buddy.
I know nothing about modern baseball. Now, if you want to know where Brett Butler was for his entire career, I'm your guy. But if you want to know where a current player is, probably not me.
Would you believe he's getting his picture taken in like 10 hours?
Wow. Okay.
February 18th, 7 a.m. Baltimore Orioles picture day.
You've got, that's right. You guys have the whole schedule because you have to like get them to the art team as soon as possible.
I did this crazy thing called Google.com. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's new. It's out there somewhere. But then we're going to spend like 3 days just looking through Perfect Team to make sure everybody's got the right pictures.
I'm a Bigfoot user.
And nobody's like this.
Yeah, those are my favorites. The little tiny guy in the
or
corner.
Just like, you just see the hat like sticking up.
I'm always wondering, like, did the team do that? Did he do that? How did that happen? Yeah, that's right. So Franchise says he's bleaching his facial hair right now. He's like, somewhere Shane Baz is staring in a mirror going, how do I top last year?
I want to see what
I need a spray
Riley
tan
looks like.
stat.
Because I saw like Austin Riley taking BP and it looked like he had like a full beard and maybe some long hair.
So Miss Blackthorn Perfect Team is what I'm in right now. Let me go back. Let's see. Where is that Perfect Team universe thing? Here we go. Right, so Perfect Team is those packs that I was opening. You use those packs and perfect points and custom stars to build a team out of your cards that you then compete against tons of other people against. So right now I'm in low gold here, low gold 303. And there are all these leagues going on. And the game, it uses the OOTP engine, and you'll sim an entire season in a week. Well, look, a lot of people spend money on the game. I personally am free to play. I buy the game, but I don't spend anything else on it. You get these perfect points, which you can use to buy players. You can get them for doing well in tournaments. You can get them for PT Live, which heck, we haven't even talked about. What now?
Just launching the game.
Yeah, you get it for just launching the game. You get packs every day as a login bonus. You get Twitch drops for watching garbage like me. You also get Twitch drops for watching good streamers.
Like me.
Like TJ. Yeah, he's a professional. So yeah, so you can get them from play. You also can get perfect points from just playing the base game. Like getting achievements and that sort of thing can get you perfect points. PT Live is like fantasy baseball. So if you own the cards of players, you can like say, I think Logan Webb is going to start today, so I'll put him in. And I think that Luzardo is going to start, so I can put people in here. And obviously PT Live doesn't happen until the season is live. But you can use the cards that you have to get points with PT Live. Well, you don't need to know it. Really, you don't need to know very much about baseball because, again, Miss Blackthorn, I cannot make it clear enough. I know so little about modern baseball that it's kind of sad. But I know a lot about old baseball. But PT Live, I actually really enjoy. I don't really like fantasy sports, but I enjoy PT Live. The nice thing that OOTP does that all you need to know is this only show me projected starting pitchers. Now, this is probably going to break the game because there are no projected starting pitchers right now. Yeah. But it'll show you who's supposed to start that day, and starters will get you the most points. There's a whole formula of how you get points that's like, how many innings they pitch, what they do, that sort of thing. And so you can go through PT Live. Do you play PT Live, TJ?
No. I'm learning a lot about it today, though. So thank you.
So the biggest problem for me with PT Live and something that I should use is you can schedule your roster and you can set it.
I'm literally just going to ask you that. I'm like, because I know you're a worst coaster. Like, miss those early games.
So you can set your roster for several days, and then you don't have to worry about it because forgetting to update your PT Live thing before. I think you have to get it in like an hour before the first game starts every day or something. And so if you forget to update, you're like, oh man. But they keep track of everything here. Like, you'll see like people can get real points. You can get a lot of perfect points for doing this, and people played it religiously. So PT Live is another way you can get perfect points. The easiest way to get perfect points is selling cards. So I have, let's go.
That dad metal bod?
Yeah, don't look at the player names, probably. You'll be happier. So if I go to my card, these are all the cards that I own, and I can come up here and I can say, only show me my duplicates. And so I can look at cards that I have duplicates of, and I can sell them. So this Chipper Jones card, for instance, I'd love to get rid of Larry. He's a duplicate for me. So I can just say sell the card. And right now he's selling for $51.50. Haha. Someone's got a sense of humor. So I'll put mine up for $51.22, lowest on the market. And yes, make sure that you have the duplicates only on thing. That's true. But so you can make a lot of perfect points just selling duplicate cards that you get. And here's the other trick is that most of your duplicates are going to be iron and bronze cards that you really kind of don't care about. But in the beginning, they can be very valuable to sell because those live missions, people want these live cards. So selling these live cards can be a fairly lucrative prospect early in the cycle. So I can sell all of these duplicates. And this is a very important thing here. This L10 tells you the average of the last 10 sales. And so you can sort of get a sense of like, normally an iron sells for the quick sell is 5, I think. Yeah, quick sells 5. So if the L10 is close to 5, I'm just going to quick sell them. I hate the Braves. 1993. Yeah, TJ's so excited to be learning about Perfect Team.
Actually, you want to know what I really just Googled? Because I was very confused. As again, from the East Coast, I didn't know what 5150 means.
Oh, okay.
Just learned it. And then I was like, wait, my hat is a 5950, which is a whole different thing.
Oh, yeah. 5150 is a police call sign.
Refers to California's Welfare and Institutionals Code 5150.
Yes. So yeah, there are lots of ways to get perfect points. You don't have to spend. Look, like I said, I am totally free to play, and I am competitive in low gold right now, and I've been up to high diamond. So you can use, you can just get by on perfect points and tournament stuff, and make it through no problem. We'll cancel that. So there's, like I said, there's tons of different ways to play this game. And you can do all sorts of different things. You can play Perfect Team. You can play PT Live. You can play the base game like I love. You can just play tournaments. You'll see a lot of streamers who just play tournaments. What TJ was doing earlier, that's the base game, which I love. Are you mainly a base game player? Do you
mainly a base game player? Do
you play the game except for Tuesdays?
What? Oh no, every day. Dang near every day.
So I do a weird mix. I play a lot of tournament. Well, I play the same tournaments because I enjoy them. So, you got the laptop tournaments, the 5L and the 6L. I really enjoy those.
I like to hop in for a draft every month or two with you.
Yeah, that's right. We'll do a Franken draft in just a minute, in a little bit, I should say. So yeah, tons of fun ways. Please, folks, if you're new, if you have questions, TJ is a great font. I will lie about whatever, I'll make up anything to make you buy the game. That's my, but TJ will actually.
I feel like that's my job, isn't it? I have that thing where I can lie very confidently. But also, my lies are usually kind of close. I always feel good about it.
I have the thing where my straight face is good, so every time I'm joking, people think I'm not joking. My nephew has real trouble with it. So
I'm just really good at knowing or getting really close on really random things. I remember classic example was after high school graduation, we did a boat thing in the city. And we were on top of the
boat thing in the city is the most like
a ferry. We did like a ferry in the water over there, and we were sitting on top, and like the captain came out, and someone was like, "Yo, how fast are we going?" And I was like, "We're going like 13 knots." But I said it. I'm just like, I think we're going like 13 knots. They're like, there's no way you just know that. Captain comes out and he's like, and then someone goes up and asks him, and he's like, we're doing about like 12, 15 knots, somewhere in there. I was very good with getting very close on
that's
stuff.
You need to go on The Price is Right.
No, man. We need to talk about inflation in this country, because do you know what an iced coffee is going for at Dunkin' Donuts nowadays? I am so furious. If you can get the $5 meal deal, if you just want the coffee and the hash brown, get the $5 meal deal, because you're saving like $1.50 already. Throw that little snack wrap thing in the garbage. And hats, spring training hats for $56. Get the hell out of here!
Wow, I didn't realize that we were gonna descend into economics so soon. Look, I'm always ready to talk politics.
I'm gonna raise those perfect when I do. See what I can do.
So you're part of the development team. OOTP 27's coming. What are you most excited about in the new version?
Just getting out of this Pirates franchise, because we suck, bro. That's what's up.
You're sick of burning ships.
Yeah, I'm sick of those ships. I am very excited. I didn't switch hats. Dang it.
You just want to show off the haircut again.
Yeah, look at this. We got a haircut. Everything's looking good. Don't look like a mess no more.
Oh, now we have dueling WBC hats.
Yeah. And I got my WTF as a kilometer for Team USA.
Nice.
I'm very excited for the World Baseball Classic. I mean, I know we had it in 26 with the qualifying round,
right?
But in this one, we are going to have we should have the exact rosters as far as we can do.
Oh, that's cool.
Including folks from countries unheard of in the OOTP world. So I'm very, very excited for that.
It rears its ugly head.
Yeah. There's a lot of me that almost wants to just like pull a Mark DeRosa and just like go in, coach Team USA, sim 4 years, go in, coach Team USA again, and just not deal with a regular team that I'm going to be awful with and will be very, very bad with. So
I think that was the implication, franchise. Yes. Well, I wonder if we could get Olympic baseball now that major leaguers are starting to play, or former major leaguers are starting to play in the Olympics.
I mean, I think that was the idea of World Baseball Classic, but
I mean, I'm sure the Olympic license is a little more expensive than the WBC one.
Oh, of course. Well, because I think what is the WBC is 3 years now, right? Every 3? I think it started initially. It was every 4. Because it was supposed to be.
It was like a World Cup.
I think it was supposed to be the Winter Olympics years for WBC, so that you would have your Olympic baseball, and then 2 years later you would have the WBC and then your Olympic baseball. But also things like Premier 12. Is that what it is? Premier 12 baseball. Like Premier 12 baseball is a great tournament. I think that's so I can't keep up with all this stuff. There's just too much. There's Premier 12 every something. If they just had the answer somewhere, that would be a lot easier.
Well, I don't know what Premier 12 is.
Premier 12 is The 12 highest ranked national baseball teams participate. It's a December-ish tournament. I'm trying to see. But I don't think that doesn't really have a lot of the major league players.
Franchise, I think some of that inconsistency has to do with COVID.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be. Was it supposed to be 2020?
Well, but then it was 4 years, and then I think it was supposed to be.
It was 4 years, and I think it's 3 years now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very.
Things happen.
Yeah, the WBC is fun because you get some wackadoodle teams in there, like Italy, and you get some players that you might not normally have heard of. You get Chinese Taipei. They can't call themselves Taiwan in the tournament, unfortunately, but because of political. Although they had, I was hunting. There's one Taiwanese hat for their team that is a T, but it's made out of a C and a T. So they were trying to stick it to China. I couldn't find that anywhere in Taipei, sadly. That's what I was looking for.
Well, great news. They did win the 2024 WBSC Premier 12.
Miss Blackthorn, yeah, if you're playing in the base game in WBC, if you get achievements, you'll also get points. And honestly, might be a little easier because there are fewer games and things like that. There's probably an achievement for winning the WBC that you have to play the WBC to get.
Now you're going to make me double check these guys to make sure that's in there. Let's see what the rules are.
So yeah, the points you get are for the base game are gonna be based on the achievements you get playing the game. And some of the achievements are really easy to get, striking out several people or winning something or winning a division or winning the World Series. If you sim seasons, those are pretty easy to get. You can kind of grind points out if you're that sort of, if you're that sort. Oh yeah, you can coach a minor league team. It's actually a really interesting experience to coach a minor league team because there was a raid. Gosh dog it. Bull League. I love Bull League. So we were talking about ways to play the game. Here's another way to play the game. Bull League is an online league where all the GMs are players. So you're going to have a Discord where you can talk trade with your fellow GMs, that sort of thing. All the players are also created by players. So you can play OOTP competitively against other people, but you can also have a player in the league that you're trying to build up and make into the best player possible. Bull League is really fun. And I think, what was there was the guy who wanted to make one player and see them go through everything. Bull League would be perfect for you. Sure. And as a bonus, Bull League and a couple other of the leagues are fully free to play. You improving your player is not based on subbing to the channel or getting subscriptions or paying them bits or anything like that. It's all based on being interactive in the league. We love, here on After Talk, we love Bull League, and we'll always shout its praises. But if you're a new player and you want to play multiplayer, you want to play OOTP multiplayer, getting involved in one of those online leagues is a great way to do it. So I think the WBC is cool. I got to admit, I'm loving the weather. That looks so cool.
The fog looks pretty crazy.
Yeah. That looks really neat.
And for Premier 12, you can't be on the 40-man. You can't be on a 40-man.
Okay, so it's only the younger players.
Yeah, or Rich Hill, because Rich Hill.
Yeah.
He pitched in the last one. I don't understand.
That's weird. So you either have to be really young or really old.
Right. I feel like that's also very... I don't know what the other rules for other countries that shall not be named work. I wonder if they can send pros.
Oh, yeah, because they don't really have a 40-man roster.
I mean, all these guys have real clubs next to them, but I don't know if that means they play for them. This guy is that dude, so...
You know who would know? Tetsuiji. That's a Tetsuiji question, 100%.
Agreed.
So the weather looks very cool. I'm I'm really interested. Have they done anything to? Have they fiddled around with the development lab at all, or is that kind of going to be? Because I think the development lab is, in pretty good shape.
Well, let me see if I can find my thing that I can't talk about.
Ooh. He's, nobody watches this crap.
Yeah. I just got to see if I can find the thing. I think I got a doc somewhere.
There's a Gantt chart, a massive Gantt chart of all the OOTP improvements as they go. And don't forget, there's going to be a full road to release stuff where Dr. Dynastic is going to be interviewing a bunch of people from the team, developers, that sort of thing. And so there's going to be plenty of chances to. I always wanted to make. I've been trying to think of a theme around Gantt charts. Ron Gantt obviously would have to be on the team, but I was trying to think of like something, how to make that a theme team.
Oh, you know what else is new for new players? We have like difficulty settings now. Oh,
that's cool. So how do the difficulty settings change the game?
All right, let me read this to you. And we're going to pretend like this is out there knowledge. There's like a 94% chance that there is out there knowledge, but
if we suddenly see masked men take TJ away,
we'll know
that Rich noticed this.
If my OBSBot camera disappears. So there's the minors difficulty setting, which is the easiest way to play OOTP and is recommended for new players. Coaches and players will like your team more than AI teams. This means all types of players will be easier to sign and sign for less, be less likely to test free agency. And coach poaching is less frequent, and players on AI teams will have slightly more and negatively skewed talent changes.
Oh,
interesting.
Huh.
Majors difficulties, regular.
Right.
And then you can just make it where players don't want to be in your team, which means.
And then the hard mode is your entire team is fragile.
Hall of Fame difficulty is the most difficult way to play OOTP. Coaches and players will like your team much less than AI teams. This means all types of players will be much more difficult to sign and sign for much more. They'll be more likely to test. Yeah, I guess that's just like you're playing for a bad owner. Essentially, what it sounds like.
I can see like Ripley turning that into one of his bizarre challenges where like he wins like 3 World Series and then goes to another team to destroy the team that he created. Now he's like, now we're playing the highest difficulty level.
Oh, you can also, on top of this, you can set additional limits to the number of trades you're allowed to make per season.
Oh, wow.
As well as contract signings you can make. So you could literally just give yourself a really bad owner.
Yeah, that's
essentially.
Huh. I would be really interested at the end of this cycle to look at like the analytics that I'm sure OOTP will have of how many people played at the higher difficulty level.
What else? Now I have the list. I can read other stuff. So we got
sure.
Scouting uncertainty is going to be a thing. So reports are going to show uncertainty values for ratings like contact, power, and I guess you'll have to scout them more to.
Is that the percentage thing that was showing there?
I think so.
Or no, that's the percentile they are in the league. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, the StatCast esque stuff. Yeah, that's new on the player profile page. Also, player profile. When you go to the player profile stuff, like things move, and it's kind of cool. That was my big thing. I'm like, oh, things are moving on the screen. That's awesome.
Well, Amber, that's my current expansion. That's my current goal in the 86 Giants. My owner just wants us to not suck. We're trying our hardest. I always think about when you used to play like Championship Manager and you got the what was it? The preseason prediction of you will battle bravely against relegation.
Oh, you know what the most important update is? You're never going to believe this. Improved face gen generation speed, improved game loading speed, improved historical game creation speed, updated uniform jersey setup, which I think will also increase the speed.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's impressive.
I know
I
some of that's,
mean, the the
can be
loading
frustrating.
times I think are wildly CPU variable.
Oh yes. Oh my God. I had back in the day, I had one of those HP Stream laptops. That was the worst thing in the world to try to play OOTP on. I think it took like a day and a half to sim a year.
You could hear the fans as it's slowly lifting off the ground.
I think you could actually just hear the plastic melting under the computer.
So that's interesting. The optimization of increasing load times, but also I'm interested to see now if there are more. If they're changing some of the jersey stuff, and that's another one where I bet Tesuiji is perking up. Like what? That's because he is the master of the uniform creator.
I don't think anything's really changing in there, but I know. Like the way the file format's going to be is going to be so they load faster. I think I'm just going to be making all this up. I think like the jerseys aren't going to be in your save. Like you're not going to have like the jerseys in every single save that you have. They're just going to pull from the one.
And that'll be nice too because it'll lower the file size.
Yeah.
Which sometimes
some of those saves.
If you have a ton of OOTP files, like a bunch of seasons and stuff, it can get ginormous.
Yeah.
The game itself.
I'm trying to go through this list and try to find out if anything is super fun to talk about other than way better than last time. I feel like a lot of these changes are just way better than last time.
Yeah. Hey, that's how incremental games work.
Massive upgrades to the AI trading system for realistic, especially reworked around the trade deadline trades.
Yeah, I like the new trade deadline.
I feel like trades are always weird, especially in real life. You're like they traded him for that guy.
Yeah. Well, that was who was it? I think it was Amber who mentioned the Skeens trades where like the Pirates would not accept any trade, and then all of a sudden they'll trade him for like a bag of balls and a golf cart, to another AI team.
Yeah, I hate when they sign. You know what?
Well, I'm betting franchise that the StatCast stuff and everything might have some impact on that. Just because they're now more variables, they're tracking more stuff for players.
I need to see if players are more likely to sign a minor league contract than go sign for $15,000 in a random other league. Because that's been happening to me a lot recently. Not a big fan of it.
Hey, Hollywood. So that's another cool thing that they've added this year is a bunch more advanced stats for like stats, the names of which I've never heard of. Like somebody said there's a stat called bacon. And I was like, I've never heard of bacon.
Well,
before.
We oh my God, probably like forever ago now. The first time I met Paul Sporer was at a sabermetrics night at a Staten Island Yankees game.
Huh.
And you know how we had in the trailer, we have the thing where like all the stats like fly across.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the stands and we're looking out at the scoreboard, and they had that same thing essentially. They had a whole bunch of stats fly across. And I was like, I've never heard of whatever this thing was. Like, I've never heard of this either. And we looked at everybody else, and it was a whole bunch of people from Fangraphs and other places, and it was like nobody had ever heard of this thing. We Google it, and it's like, this is a Fangraphs stat created to break down a pitcher's pickoff percentage, something very not isometric. There's another word that I can't think
now
of.
I want to check what bacon baseball stat. Bacon, or Wobacon, refers to batting average on contact.
Okay.
Unlike BABIP, bacon specifically includes home. So it's BABIP with home runs.
Interesting. Look, I can tell you right now, franchise, I got player creation / dev tweaks. I don't know what that means, but it's there. So
there are tweaks, is what it sounds like. Maybe not large changes, but tweak. I wonder if I'm interested to see how these new crazy, because a lot of these new crazy stats are just putting numbers a new way, but some of them are actually like, let's take bat speed, let's take this sort of thing and like factor those in and try and quantify them. And like a lot of the defensive stats do that sort of thing. And so I'm interested to see, especially on the defensive end, how some of the new stats get factored in and are kind of counted. Because, one of the, every once in a while, the OOTP engine doesn't do the best job of doing those qualifying stats. Like OOTP really struggles with left on base. It does not almost every OOTP game would set the record for left on base. It's just because I noticed it because we were leaving so many people on base, and I was like, what's the record? And then all of a sudden I looked at it and I'm like, holy cow.
What's the record for high leverage wild pitches and stuff? That's what I would like to know.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah. To look for that sort of thing. And pass balls like my catcher.
Yeah. And I know a lot of that stuff, like the hard hit rate and stuff. I think a lot of that's going to play into, like when you're doing the 3D game, the stuff will be more realistic.
Yeah, and of course there's graphics upgrades. They'll put in some new images. I hope they keep my favorite double play where for some reason the second baseman faces center field and throws towards center field and the ball goes to first. I love every time that happens.
That's how it works in real life. What are you talking about?
That's right. I would love to see like Ozzie Smith jump up and just like hook shot it backwards. That would be
I'm sure he has. That's the Javi Baez clip, obviously.
That's 100% true, franchise. If they take out the jumps for joy, I'll be very sad. I love that guy. I keep track of those, man. That's like a sign of good teamwork when the shortstop goes to catch the ball and two other guys go, "You did it!" It just makes you feel good.
Love
it. Amber, I am the worst person for that. Give the credit to like streamers that are actually good at this stuff. That is an important thing. So what is your role in kind of the rollout of 27?
Listen,
like what are you working on?
My thing, as let's just say someone who looks at things, my number one thing is making sure that Lucas updates all the logos for all the teams, and make sure we have the league creation stuff right. And thanks a lot. Whatever the heck is going on in what's that league? I don't even want to think about it anymore because I've been racking my brain against it the whole time. I have to make sure he actually has that fixed. Now that I think about it. Is the Pioneer? No, the California League.
Oh yeah, one of that independent league that is like.
No, you don't. Oh my God, California League, the A thing, where Diamond, whatever, bought another like 9 teams. So is Baffle still in the chat? We got the Angels traded their minor league team to the Mariners. The Mariners traded theirs to the Dodgers.
Like full rosters and everything?
Yeah. So like the Inland Empire 66ers, who were the they were the Angels team, are now, I believe they are the Modesto. The Modesto Nuts are now the Inland Empire 66ers, which is now a Mariners team.
That's bonkers.
The 66ers are technically now the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, which was, I don't remember who. The Quakes are now the Ontario Tower Buzzers, who are still the Dodgers. It's very confusing.
Wow, they traded their entire teams. That's so weird.
Around, yep.
That is
weird.
Weird.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, Yeah, it's too confusing. Yes, the Modesto Nuts are now a Pioneer League team.
Oh, the Modesto Nuts used to be a Giants affiliate.
Yeah. Are the Quakes the Giants then? Rancho.
No, the San Jose Giants are.
Who are the Quakes then now? Are the Quakes the Dodgers? No. What? Okay, so the Quakes. Okay. 66ers were the Angels. Quakes are now the Angels. Quakes were the someone.
I don't know.
Quakes were
the
Dodgers, and now Ontario Tower Buzzers are the Dodgers. So I guess the Nuts were the Mariners.
Huh.
And now the 66ers are the Mariners. And now the Nuts are independent. It's very complicated.
This is so this is the sort of minutia that you sort of get folded into here.
Yep. And then I have to find out that the Billings Mustangs have rebranded. Long Beach Baseball Club, coached by JT Snow.
Oh.
They are a new team. I think there's another new the Modesto. Oh wait, Modesto's not the Nuts anymore. Modesto's now the Roadsters. There was a hot second for like a week where they were another team name, and then they switched to the Roadsters. It's a lot.
Yeah, wow.
Rocky Mountain Vibes not a team anymore. Didn't even buy a marshmallow hat. Very disappointed.
Oh no!
Remember their little flaming marshmallow logo?
So yeah, sick. that was the you did. I was hoping you'd get that one.
Yeah,
are you also in charge of making sure that every alternate logo is in there for teams?
I make sure the main logo and the mini logos, the small, are in there. Not jerseys and stuff.
Right.
I trust that to the other people.
Miss Blackthorn, we're talking so baseball. You know how I don't even know what other sport to compare it to, but baseball has a minor league system. So every major league team has at least 4, usually many more than that, lower level teams where the younger players play. And so these are all these teams that are down playing there. And so we're talking about I think the California League is A ball.
California League is A.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with high A. Is high A still a thing?
I don't know if high A and low A are still a thing.
Single A, formerly known as low A.
I didn't know they could be traded either, but apparently they can. That's bonkers.
Yeah, I guess. So this one company, Diamond Baseball Holdings, currently owns and operates over 40 minor league teams. And then so I guess if
venture capital is taking over minor league baseball?
Yeah.
That's weird. And probably bad.
Yeah. So I guess if a team, if you're like the Angels minor league team and there's another minor league team that is in the same league and closer, maybe you would want them closer to you. I guess that was the whole thing that happened in after COVID, was wanting to try to get all the minor league teams closer, thus the removal of a lot of minor league teams. But
And I mean, unlike say basketball, where the NBA owns all of the, owns the lower league, the G League. Baseball, the minor leagues are kind of even now the Wild West. There's
actually Hollywood. They own the Sea Dogs, the Salem Ridgejacks, another new team that I have to make sure looks updated logos for, and Worcester. So they own 3 of their minor league teams.
Are we getting the Moon Mammoths in the game?
No, we don't have the that stuff. I think for minors we just have Home and Aways, if I'm not mistaken.
So you're dealing with in the weeds minutia in terms of the major league license and things like that.
You know why? It's because when I play and if I see when I'm like, that's not their logo. And I'm like, that's what pulls me out of the game.
Yeah. Well, and that's like, you're the person for that, given the wall of hats behind you, and you're sort of, all the logos and things like that. But it seems like it's really hard to keep track of all this minor league movement. That's bonkers.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, thankfully, and I got him in the special thanks this year. There is a guy. There's a guy named Jason. Follow him on Twitter. I don't know.
It just says thanks, Jason.
It just says thanks, Jason. Jason XXIV on Twitter. He actually has a thing that keeps track of it. So I'm literally looking at this thing like every day. Because I'm sure what day is today? February 17th. All right. Hill City Howlers, who were formerly the Lynchburg Hillcats of the Carolina League, just updated their thing. Oh, right. I said Yuba Suitor High Wheelers aren't even a team anymore because now they're the Yuba Suitor Freebirds.
Is there like a date that they have to sort of have all this locked in?
Not that I know. Not that I've been told. Apparently there's a new KBO Futures team. Do we even have them in the game?
Uh-oh. Breaking news.
He actually has, his tracking actually has like stuff like the Kansas Collegiate League Baseball. Oh, look, the Wilmington Blue Rocks got new updated.
But one of the KBO, the Korean Baseball League, is one of the leagues that you can play in OOTP, as is TJ's current hat, the Dutch Professional Baseball League. What is it?
Hoofdklasse.
Yeah.
Got to get my Killen and client. What? There's a team there that needs their logo fixed. It'll be updated for OOTP 27.
And the Dutch league is hilarious because it's semi-professional. So like there are players that are, that you might have heard of. And then there are just guys who this is their part-time job playing baseball. It's like running a conference team in Championship Manager or something. And the finances in the Dutch league are hilarious.
Some guy just Dutch League just got some guy out of the land of the rising sun.
Okay.
We figured always not to say that word.
I know. One of the red lines of OTP. So you talked at you've seen some of the stuff, but what are some things that you would love to see in 27 that you may or may not actually be there?
Hold on, I just figured it out. It was Modesto Nuts became the Modesto Glow Riders for roughly a week.
Glow Riders?
Yeah, like Glow Riders.
Oh, like Low Riders. Okay.
But with a G to make them Glow Riders. And I'm assuming maybe that was offensive because they had a black car with flames and it was like bopping. But then there are Modesto Roadsters, which also has a sick logo. Probably should get one of those hats.
Maybe Modesto is a hot rod haven. Who knows?
It must be. Those guys are all nuts, apparently. What would I want to see in 27? I don't really have anything because if I think of something, I just tell them and
you say, hey.
I say, hey, fix this.
Oh, Amber, that would be a huge one if FaceGen could do female faces.
FaceGen doesn't do female. I thought FaceGen doesn't do females.
I
mean, we didn't do that.
I think you have to finesse it a lot. But I mean, well, you know what's funny, Miss Blackthorn? Old OOTP, back when I started playing the game, you used to be able to have promotions. So you could have it be like t-shirt night or something, and it would increase your attendance for that day, but you had to pay a certain amount up front. You could do fireworks night, that sort of thing.
FaceGen women.
Yeah, I think that Attica Online has been able to finesse the FaceGen to be able to make female passing faces, but it would be great to see It would also be great to see the game get rid of all male pronouns so that you could have her in the play-by-play. You could have, that sort of thing.
I know. I think we did that for a lot of the front office stuff, but not for the player stuff yet.
Yeah. And I mean, look, let's be clear. MLB, which is the majority of this game and is the main license, does not have any female players. It does have female coaches. And wasn't there a female umpire? Like a backup umpire?
IRL, there was one this year. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I mean, baby steps. But, there's going to be a female major leaguer. It's just a question of when. So, yeah, I would love to see the game do more I didn't even know that it had it already for like coaching and stuff like that. That's great.
Yeah, I know we did a lot of that when was it Kim Ng took over for the Marlins?
Yeah.
Doing the Marlins stuff. I know we did a lot of stuff during that. I mean, so that's like the one thing of things that I know aren't going to be in OOTP 27, but I would love in the future of OOTPs more leagues. I would love Women's Pro Baseball League in the game. Yeah. I would love what's that? What's the league Didi Gregorius and Cano are in?
Yeah.
I like
that would be it. I mean, but all licensing deals are a pain. And
Baseball United is the answer.
Baseball United. Wow.
Hey, listen, I want you to know I made some of those connections that made those leagues happen. All right. I was the guy. Don't listen to Rich. Don't listen to no one. I was the guy that got us honk ball. Those are my contacts. I was the guy that knew a guy that got us the British League. I was the guy. What other leagues we have in the game? I didn't do KB. That one wasn't me. That was nice to our friends that come to us.
Franchise is asking about the importing of NEL players.
Yes.
I think they were I remember some of them would get, like, if you tried to bring them into the modern times or something, they would get weirdly beaten down.
Yeah. Expanded equivalency data for this year. So
that's awesome.
Negro League players will be better represented, as well as select players from Latin leagues.
That's very cool. That's a great change. That'll be very cool for the people who like to do the fantasy of, like, what if the NEL was subsumed into MLB and that sort of thing, which you can totally do in OOTP. If you can think of it, it can happen in OOTP in terms of baseball, which is super exciting.
You can dream it, you can do it. You can go on the forums and ask someone else to do it for you.
Yeah, that's if I can dream it, I can ask someone else to do it, is really what. Is there something that you've seen as we've been working towards 27 that, like, you feel like, man, this is just a sea change over 26? Because as an example, I will say that, like, in 25, we got the development lab and the trade deadline, but they were kind of half baked. And in 26, they were sort of fully formed. And I was like, oh, okay, this is awesome. And so is there a feature you've seen that's kind of taken a big leap in 27? Which is, by the way, let's just be clear. These are totally unfair questions for
definitely unfair.
And the fifth is a perfectly good answer.
I'm just trying. I've been spending so much time not going, like, super deep into franchises that I'm sure there is stuff that I just don't know of off the top of my head that I haven't run into yet.
And again, because the OOTP developments team is not the largest team, there's a lot of sort of divide and conquer. And so TJ has his area that he's focusing on, which, as we saw, is figuring out the rollicking madness of minor league licenses and things like that. And so, there are areas that people will be more involved in and less involved in and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know one of the big things was I know they've been working very hard on like getting player decline better and not just like cutting bait with some players way too soon, it seems like, in games.
That's a good one for the base game. That makes me happy.
But again, I haven't been going like seasons and hundreds of seasons deep in a lot of these franchises. From what I've been doing, I've been making sure the game works, and so
That's
you don't click a button, and you don't click a button, and then game's gone.
You know what? That is an underrated, important fact.
Yeah,
the game working is really a key.
Well, it's funny. A long time ago, I went down to EA in Orlando, and I was checking out. I was doing a pre-release thing for Madden. And they were like, they're like, you see us, we're testing this nonstop, for months before the game comes out. 20 minutes after the game launches, there's been already more hours of playing the game than we had done that whole year. It's just, so there's always going to be stuff that's going to pop up. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens.
I mean, look, I think I give credit to OOTP because they're still releasing patches for OOTP 26.
Yeah, we just
so this the development cycle of 26, is almost a whole year. So you're getting patches for almost the length of the game cycle, which is fantastic, and not, I think, the norm in these in most annual games.
Yeah, there was a couple little things that we wanted to clean up before we called it on 26 that we had to recently do. But yeah, you were talking about the team size. It's like one day I looked at I was checking out Football Manager a couple years ago, and I was like, let me just look at this credit screen for a second. And I was like, oh, they have more people doing the Brazilian translation of Football Manager. We have been working on our entire game.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's super impressive. I mean, look, I know nothing about software development at all, but I can bet that there are few software development teams that are this small that are putting out as much great stuff as OOTP is. And I mean, we're just talking.
I take none of that credit. That is,
and I
all
give
Matt
you
and those people.
But we're also like, we're talking about, I don't know, a half to a third of the game, because we're not even talking about perfect team and the tournament stuff and that sort of thing, which are massively complex and hugely interrelated parts of the game that are another whole different testing aspect and another whole different thing to go on. And, and that is, and because that is competitive, people are even more weirdly wired. And hey, friends, that first week that OOTP releases, some kindness, I think, is owed to the development team, because, I know that it's sad when something in your shiny new toy does not go exactly the way you wanted it to, but you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. And we all need to get a little less worked up about fake baseball.
And we're going to get it fixed.
And
if
it'll be fixed.
We're going to get it fixed.
Might take a minute, but
look, click on credits. I want you to see the size of this team.
Click on credits. All right.
Right in the bottom.
I've never even looked at the credit screen.
Well, it's there. I'm trying to think. Are some of those people gone? No, I think all those people are still there. Top left's the team.
And then these folks are they jump in to help with stuff, but this is the meat of the team right here.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say,
look, Dish does nothing. TJ does less than Dish.
I want to say a third
Nico,
of those
he's
people
a
are
schlub.
part-time. A third of those people are part-time. So yeah, it's really, let's go like the top names. Top names are the ones. The second one, not so much. He's there. Rich is out
What
there
the heck?
hobnobbing it with Clayton Kershaw and Mike Trout and
You can
Nick Kurtz
keep
today.
Clayton Kershaw. You know,
But Matt, since taking over as director and development and everything, it's been great. Not saying the time in Marcus wasn't great, but Matt's done an admirable job since taking over that.
I love, this is my favorite part. I love the public domain sound effects.
What is that? Do you know what that one guy says in the stands?
Cotton candy.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, he says cotton candy. Is
it?
Yeah, we all think he's saying something different. But he's going cotton candy.
This is a hit the pass with the pass kind of thing, is what you're saying. Cotton can't. I don't hear that.
I wonder if it's in here. Let's see if
is that a needle. What is that needle? What's the needle one? It's like green needle.
I would love, which one is it? I think it's the one with the laugh. I would love if that got turned down like 2 notches.
You know,
it's like hilarious. It's like 2 times louder than everything else.
You know what's hilarious is I love all baseball games that are generated. I don't find, we're not competing against other baseball games. There can be a spot in your heart for all the other ones. So when someone says I hate this game, I'm gonna go play OOTP. I say, cool, but you know, you can love them both, or you can like them both differently. You know, there was another baseball game that had some audio in the background, and
did they sneak in something?
No, I think they used like they must have just gotten like stadium audio that could actually hear the people sitting by the mic, and they were definitely saying some words that you couldn't be saying in a video game.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And again, I talked to people at other game studios and I was like, hey, you might want to, I found this clip. You might want to take a look at that and maybe pull that audio out. And it's bad.
That's hilarious. Good Lord. EVC gets mentioned in the credits for beta testers.
Does he? Look at that.
This guy is shameless.
Like a Twins 34 down there. Love to see that.
Yeah, all right.
Franchise Time Machine. Found him.
What?
Right there.
Oh, God. Take that out. That's...
Minerva. Lansdowne Street doing good things.
Well, yeah, there are many...
Swiggy. Bee pollen.
There are many. I like that DishNet is a beta tester.
Hey man, he's trying to get in there everywhere he can. He gets paid twice because he gets paid for.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me tell you, beta testers really get paid.
Trying to think who else. Good team.
I've seen several of these folks around and about. Tetsuiji, like he's worth it just to beta test the uniform stuff. Like he can crank it out. Laptop, of course.
The Seawood over
there? He's Seawood is one of the and many others.
I got a Seawood DCFC. Is that a different
person? No, there he is.
Casey Whitman.
Yeah. Wow. In case nobody docks Seawit.
Hey.
Say as
beta testers super important.
As the 2 guys who actually use their names as their
beta testers. These beta testers are the unsung heroes of OOTP. But again, about an hour after the launch, you will all have banged on out of the Park 27 more than
I don't know if you may not have this experience because you don't really play Perfect Team. The funnest part of the beta test is that when Perfect Team gets rolled out for about a week, they're just like, have all the packs you want.
Yeah.
Open every pack.
That's what I'm into Perfect Team.
Yeah, that's when you like it.
So the way I play Perfect Team is I'll not play for like a month. Let the packs and money build up. And then I'll start ripping.
Yeah, you get like all perfect pack. It's just like, here's every pack you could ever imagine. Yep. Open them all. And so you've just got all of these ridiculously like Monty Hall teams just battling it out in Perfect Team. That last week of the beta test is fun when you get the Clash of the Titans Perfect League stuff. Well, I
feel like we're missing some of those.
You've now been streaming for a long time, so let's head to 9 innings here, and then maybe let you actually not be on camera for a while.
No, I'm loving this new camera too, because I feel like, do I look way better? Is it just me?
You know what, TJ, you always look great.
I feel like this camera's picking me up a lot better. Do you want to know the?
I will say I have. So, do you have the little square one?
Yeah.
Because I have the tiny one as well, and I love it. Although I don't love when it randomly zooms in very close on me.
Throw an L up.
Oh, I've turned those off.
I just learned about it thanks to you.
As someone who talks with their hands, gesture controls are really bad. Because I'd be going like, and here's why I think this, and the camera would be like, let's zoom right in on your nose, old man.
I was very confused why I was talking, and I think I did this, where I pointed at the logo and like zoomed out. Which
the gesture controls. So we're playing 9 innings, and what this is we're going to do a draft. In this case, baseball movies.
Films, please, films.
Pardon me, baseball cinema. And we are going to each pick 9 movies, and then chat is going to decide who has the best roster. Now, you'll notice there are 2 special innings here. The 3rd inning, the film you pick must be a documentary.
True. And
the 7th inning, the film you pick must involve Kevin Costner.
Sure.
That was TJ's pick. So
I'm going to pick all Costner films in the beginning. You're going to lose by default.
I said the same thing, that I was like, I'm going to take all the Costner films. Then what does he do? All of a sudden, you're trying to convince us that The Big Chill is a Kevin Costner baseball movie.
Listen, Tin Cup is a baseball movie. His name is Tin Cup because of the high school pitcher that hit the junk.
Well, don't give away your esoteric picks. So you get the advantage. The guest always gets the advantage of the first pick.
Well,
I
want you people to know, Ezra sent me a link to the list of baseball films on Wikipedia. I just want to read you a couple of these summaries from the back in the days.
Some of them are pretty good.
Let me tell you about The Batting Orioles from 1942, where a barber enlists the help of his father and his old professional baseball team to solve a problem. Where can I find this?
Look, now, TJ is under. You can pick whatever you want. I personally will only be picking movies I have seen.
This movie is Mario Brothers. A young barber's girlfriend is effectively kidnapped by a dishonest owner of a nightclub. He enlists the help of his father and his old professional baseball teammates to rescue her. Amazing.
How are you effectively kidnapped?
Effectively.
You're either kidnapped or you're not kidnapped.
There was another good one. Hold on. I don't know what that word even means. There was a really good one. We got Babe Ruth as a baseball star falls for the laundry woman who cleans his uniform. There was such a good one that I saw. Hold on. Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher romance hot curves from 1930. Pittsburgh pitcher finds romance with manager's daughter.
Ooh. It's Paul Skeens, and I don't remember who his girlfriend is, but
It is a 1930 American pre-code comedy drama. I don't know what that means.
Pre-code means that they can show stuff.
Must mean dirty because they got some hot curves.
Pre-code means that they could. It wasn't just innuendo.
A prison game prompts Spencer Tracy and Humphrey Bogart to break into the pen. Now they're talking about the bullpen, or are they talking about the pen?
I have seen that movie.
Have you really? Is it amazing?
I have. And Spencer Tracy has clearly never picked up a baseball in his life.
Okay, where can I watch Up the River? Up the River streaming. Up the River streaming. $3.79 on Prime Video.
That's $3.79. You will not regret spending. It is worth it just to hear. I mean, I think at one point Humphrey Bogart said, "What was it? Oh, he has this great line, something like, "Baseball is America's game," in the Humphrey Bogart accent. It's fantastic.
Is it better than Kelly Preston saying, "Is baseball not America's pastime"? Because guess what? That movie's getting picked, my friend.
I will go on like a 20-minute rant about that. Oh, that movie. Oh. All right.
Let me tell you a movie I will not be doing because I did not watch it because I saw it for like $10. The Zen of Bobby V. Speaking of the land of the rising sun,
that one as well. I hope the cover has like Groucho glasses on it. No. Why?
All right, I go first.
My camera just did it.
You did. You L'd.
I have gestures turned off. How do I go back? Ugh. I love the Ozbot, but I sometimes do not love the Ozbot.
Let me ask you a question. What are you doing next week?
What am I doing next week?
Yeah, next weekend, man.
Next weekend? What is there? Why? What is going on? Is there a baseball film festival?
The 23rd and 24th. What is the name of this thing?
Do I need to make my way to New Jersey?
No, I think it's in all streaming places.
Oh.
Is it just a Japanese baseball documentary?
Oh, is that the one about the internment camps?
No, this is new stuff. This is like Otani stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, less interesting.
What movie theater did I go to?
Is it called When to Hit on a 16? Oh wait, he didn't do that kind of gambling.
You're just being you're being one of those things. You're being a
cotton candy.
Yeah, it is. Okay, now I hear it. Now that you said it that way, now I hear it.
It's like the blue gold dress, you know.
Yeah.
Now you'll never
hear
another
one. Something like else. Something needle, right? AMC. Hold on. AMC theaters. I'm gonna find the name of this documentary that I would like to see because I went to see Goat. Have you heard of it?
Was that? Oh, that's the cartoon.
Yes, we saw that on Valentine's Day. Okay. Find a movie. See a movie.
Is it called Shohei Ohtani Beyond the Dream?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. That's a movie that is on this list.
Coming soon.
With a suitably elegiac name.
Oh no, it's Homecoming, the Tokyo series.
Oh, okay.
Set during the 2025 MLB opening day games in Tokyo, Homecoming, the Tokyo series, follows hometown heroes returning to where their baseball dreams began, revealing how the game bridges generations, connects nations, and embodies Japan's enduring love for baseball and the pride of watching its stars come home. It will have Ohtani, Shota Imanaga, Roki Sasaki, and I'm sure other people. I think it's like 2 days in the theaters. Hopefully it's on something else after that.
See, now I'm trying to decide if I pander to try and get the votes of chat, or if I pick the movies that I actually like, which will not get the votes.
Oh, I'm pandering.
Well, all right. Here.
First pick. Ooh.
All right. With the first pick in the draft.
Ooh, you know what? I just saw a movie. I just changed my third round pick.
Whoa.
First pick, we're going to pander. because not pandering would be incredibly hard, much like first base. We're going to take Moneyball, number 1. 1-1, A1 Moneyball. The OOTP player's dream, because you only talk about those random players and not the superstars that you have on your team.
Yeah.
You're worried about 25 and 26 on that roster.
That's why I don't like the movie. Like, the movie has never heard of Mark Mulder, Barry Zito, or Tim Hudson.
Yep.
It's very strange.
He says Huddy as he walks by him at one point, I believe. that's the extent of Tim Hudson in the movie. He's like, "Hey, Huddy, go get him."
So I actively don't like that movie because of stuff like that. It's like, I would say that I like the more true to life baseball movies.
Mm-hmm.
But then my first pick is Major League. So
it's a great pick. I would say Moneyball is a great movie for people who don't know baseball. Like, if you don't know the stuff that we know, Moneyball's amazing. Like, if you don't know that they had the 3 best pitchers and the MVP candidate and a great third baseman,
right? Then it's a plucky underdog story.
If you watch the movie they are giving you, it's an amazing movie. If you know the truth, and remember, they don't, much like Major League, guess what? They don't win at the end.
Well, but that's the best part of Major League, is the whole is the build up, and then you don't know what happens. But Major League is worth it just for the manager, Lou, who is one of the best characters in any game. It is a great. The less said about any other Major League movie, the better. Something tells me Major League 2 and 3 will
is
not.
Major League even the best Major League movie?
What?
Could it be number 3?
What?
Saying. I don't know.
No, there's
what
no
year
chance.
Were you born? Okay, we should preface this. What year were you born?
I was born in 1971.
Let me tell you. Can we curse on here?
Yep, go ahead. Nobody watches this.
Let me tell you, you look fucking great for your age. I'm born in 1984. My beard's fighting.
I have like 3 beauty filters on right now.
So like, I love a Major League 3.
Major League 3. Oof.
Well, what is Major League 91?
Yes. No.
I'm 6 years old. 7 years old.
Yeah, but Major League, like, nobody saw Major League in the
89.
theater.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nobody.
Major League I watched on USA Network.
Yeah, that's where you saw it. Yeah, nobody saw Major League in the theater.
Major League 2 though has Black Hammer and White Lightning.
Yeah, it's
and
Corbin
you ain't got no
Burns
marbles.
Trying to like the tenuous tie to the previous one.
Yeah.
By the way, Major League, a totally underrated part of that is the weird, almost soap opera guy cheating on his wife. There's like one of the weird. It was the 80s. There is an entire plot point. One guy, our hero, who we love, is trying to steal his love, Renee Russo, who is engaged to another person. And that steal is a beautiful thing that we all cheer for. Then the third baseman of the team cheats on his wife, and he's a terrible person. It's there's some weird morals to that game.
And as a USA Network viewer, my favorite part is strike this guy out.
That is also very good.
Great ADR.
Nerd, were you one of the people in the crowd at Major League? Because they had like there's a whole story about the filming of that movie where they only had enough people to fill one section, and so they would keep moving them around the stadium to like fill one section and film tight in on them at like 2 a.m.
I don't know where to go with these picks.
All right, second round.
I don't know where to go with these picks. Like, do I just go with my heart?
Go with your, I say always go with your heart. Like, what is your second favorite baseball movie?
A movie I have to watch literally every year. Without question. And brings us back to something we can't talk about. It's definitely Mr. Baseball.
Oh, Mr.
I watch
Baseball.
that thing all the time.
Mr. Baseball is the best movie with Frank Thomas in it I've ever seen.
Yes. I can't believe the dude became the president after playing baseball in Japan and selling me insurance.
Well, that was Major League. He was
also in Mr. Baseball.
Oh, that's true. He's doing
Max the Hammer Dubois.
I forgot that.
The African American Frenchman playing.
Oh man.
It also has what is his name? Niven in the movie plays Blackout Gatling in Little Big League. Played.
Oh,
card. Brad Leslie. Brad Leslie. Yes. The Animal.
Well, my second pick is another of the best movie of a baseball trio, and that is the Bad News Bears Breaking Training. The Bad News Bears 2. Let them play. Let them play.
That's the Astrodome one.
Yes.
Who's the coach in that one? Who's the...
Oh, there are three.
This guy, right?
There are three Bad News Bears movies. So Breaking Training is the second one, and then the third one they go to Japan. They go somewhere we're not supposed to mention.
There's four. Billy Bob.
Well, that never happened.
Just saying.
Nobody saw anything. Now we get to this is my special pick, documentary. And I mean, there's an obvious pick here.
Theirs? Okay. It's my pick. I'm going to go with a movie I own on digital video disc.
Wow.
Apparently, Josh Duhamel portrayed this guy in a biopic of him. Make sure I get the name of the film correct. It is called Spaceman, A Baseball Odyssey. In 2003, filmmakers Brett Rapkin and Josh Dixon joined Bill Lee on a barnstorming trip to Cuba, gathering footage for the documentary film Spaceman, A Baseball Odyssey. It's very good.
That's cool. So it's he goes to Cuba for their to look at their baseball team and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And he's just playing through all of it.
To see that. I've not heard of that.
Playing. Yeah, it's very good. And then I think Josh Duhamel made a biopic about him. I don't know how that is. Same team that did the documentary, did this movie. I don't know how good that is. But I did not know all the Bill Lee stuff until I saw the Bill Lee movie. I thought it was very good.
I just not wrote that down as a movie to check out. I've never heard of that. That sounds fantastic.
I don't know if it's got to be. Is it streaming? I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. That seems like one of those movies that's just not streaming anywhere.
So
Tubi has the other movie.
I really want to watch that. That sounds great. Dr. Dynastic has gotten fond of saying whenever I come into something and say something political or somewhat negative, that is the most Ezra thing ever said. And my pick for number 3 is the most Ezra baseball movie possible. It's called Baseball Behind Barbed Wire. And it is a documentary about the baseball teams and leagues that were created in Japanese internment camps during World War II. And it is a fascinating story of a people's just love of baseball, the power of baseball to lift spirits in horrible conditions and under horrible circumstances, and the sort of the way that people use sport to help themselves not linger on the life they're being forced to live by forces completely out of their control. So baseball behind barbed wire is my third pick.
Where can I? Oh, okay.
And it's a really good movie.
Trying to see where I can find this.
Kitty Poo Poo selects Air Bud's 7th inning fetch. Don't take TJ's. That was TJ's hammer. Don't take that.
Is that thing 30 minutes? Is that what this is? Is that what I'm looking at here?
Yeah, it's
PBS SoCal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's so it's got a whole website where you can actually buy it direct from you can watch the film. I think it's on YouTube even. Oh no, it's doing screenings.
Yeah.
But it's it's interviews with folks who played in the internment camps. And the interesting thing is there was youth baseball, but there were also organized baseball leagues and teams and stuff inside the camps.
We're gonna need to save this list so that I can remember to look at all this.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually keep every week's list so that we can kind of go back and look and stuff like that.
You should archive all these streams also.
That's the plan. Season 2, you're gonna teach me how to put these things on YouTube.
We're gonna do it. Well, we have 7 days to figure that out.
I can download it and just keep it. So your fourth pick.
I feel like I should have made this list earlier. We're going to stick with just movies I love. Now, a lot of you are going to say you should pick that other movie.
Here comes Air Bud.
Because there's like, oh, that's a good movie too. Also, came out right before 7th inning fetch.
No. Air Bud 7th inning fetch is not a good movie.
Came out in 2000.
I won't let that stand.
They're making a new one. They found a new Air Bud.
I am shocked to learn that they are exhuming the corpse of the dead horse that is Air Bud.
And you know why I know about it? Because I saw John Oliver talking about it. I now see you're probably going to go with this movie here. Where is it? Hold on.
Spoiler alert, Air Bud didn't make my honorable mentions.
I can't think of the name of this stupid movie now. I literally just mentioned it.
That sounds like something I'd do. I will admit, I wrote my list out because I'm afraid of this.
You're going to say you should pick this movie from 1993. Or this movie from 1993.
Oh,
I'm going to go with this movie from 1994. Maybe this is why I like OOTP. I'm picking Moneyball. I'm going out of the park with Mr. Baseball. And you know what? What's the one job you can't have in out of the park baseball? That's owner. But you know what you can do? You can also make yourself the manager and the GM. And that's why we're going with Little Big League.
Wow.
If you don't love Little Big League, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's a great movie.
I've never seen Little Big League.
What are we doing? It has Griffey. It's got Dave Magadan. It's got Randy Johnson.
Dave Magadan.
I hope you die like a dog, Mags. Highly recommend watching Little Big League if you would.
All right. I'll add it to my list. I have to check. I mean, I watched what's the one with the kid who gets the arm?
What's the one with the kid who gets the arm? That is the one that I said, the other 1993 film.
Oh, I don't remember. I saw that one. It was
of the year.
So my fourth pick is going to be a movie that probably many of you have not seen. It is, and it's not even the weirdest movie on my list, but it's pretty weird. It's from the 70s. It's the Bingo Long Traveling All-Stars.
Never seen it. Always meant to see it.
It's so good. It's so weird and so good. It is about a barnstorming black baseball team. And it is an unapologetically black movie. And it has an amazing cast. It's got a ridiculous soundtrack. The soundtrack is just like one long funk track. It's hilarious. It is it's a great movie. I can't recommend it enough. The Bingo Long Traveling All-Stars. You know, in a bit of a I don't know, it's a little shocking. There have been no Costner poaches.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Billy D. Williams, nerd. You're right there. It's so I love that movie.
Did you know in 1990, this has nothing to do with my pick, James Belushi went back to back with Mr. Destiny. A man blames his misfortune on a long ago baseball game. And then, taking care of business, a man, James Belushi, escapes jail to see the Cubs play in the World Series.
Wow, he had a shtick. He was hammering it.
He just went for it. Hold on, there's an Andre Brower as Jackie Robinson.
Oh wow,
the court martial of Jackie Robinson.
That must be a young Andre Brower. I'm trying to imagine his voice as Jackie Robinson.
Daniel Lewis as William Klein. Stephen Williams as Satchel Paige. I might have to look this up. Thank you for this list of baseball films. You know what else I'm a big fan of? The 19. See, this is biographical. I wouldn't call this a biographical. I mean, it is, but it's not. I'm going to go with the 1988 classic, 8 Men Out.
Ooh, that is a great movie.
Again, these are our personal favorites, not other stuff.
I think I love 8 Men Out.
So
I think it's a great movie.
What a cast.
Yeah. It's like it's like the modern day Brat Pack kind of.
Let me go down. We got John Cusack. We got that guy. We got that guy. Christopher Lloyd. We got Charlie Sheen. We got David Strathairn. We got DB Sweeney, who we should all be watching if we're just going sports movies. If you're not watching The Cutting Edge during Olympics times, I don't know what you're doing. You're going to tell me you've never seen The Cutting Edge, and then we're going to have a big problem.
I have seen The Cutting Edge.
So good.
I had a friend who loved it. It wasn't for me. That's
very good. Very, very good. You know, they made like 4 more of them. I just found out.
Yeah. And like, so the shtick of The Cutting Edge, the weirdest shtick is that a hockey player becomes a figure skater.
Hey, man, we've done this before in sports movies. Cool Runnings. They were sprinters, became bobsledders. I'm sure there's other movies, but that's the only one I just recently watched that I thought of. Look, you got The Cutting Edge going for gold. You got The Cutting Edge chasing the dream. You have The Cutting Edge Fire and Ice. So there's a whole film thing you can watch there. But instead, just watch 8 Men Out. That's a good movie.
8 Men Out is fantastic. My next one is the weirdest movie on my list, and it's 1958. It's a movie called Fierce. Whoops! I typed in the wrong thing.
57.
57. It's called Fear Strikes Out, and it is a shockingly prescient and kind of modern movie about a ball player who struggles with mental health, which in 1958 was freaking groundbreaking. And you know, if you had any sort of mental health issues, you just got called a pussy and they'd tell you to rub some dirt on it. And this movie deals with those issues in a super adult and affirmative way. And as an extra bonus, the Tony Perkins plays the ball player, the guy from Psycho.
Would you say he's killing it?
I see what you did there. So Fear Strikes Out, a fantastic movie. Not necessarily the feel-good hit of the summer.
You should pair that with The Stratton Story, which I believe I mentioned last time we were streaming. Which is the story of Monty Stratton, a major league pitcher who pitched for the White Sox and I believe shot his leg off in a hunting accident.
Oh, yeah.
and comes back in the offseason 1938. He accidentally shoots himself in the right leg while hunting on his farm. Leg must be amputated. He has a very dark brooding period. Gets a wooden leg, learns how to walk, and has a successful minor league comeback. So pair those two together.
Yeah, there you go. I love it.
All right, what are we on? 6th inning. We should have made one of these like black and white. We should have been able to.
Oh yeah. Well, I've already got one.
Oh, you cheated. So, Do they have to be good movies?
I mean, you put Little Big League on here, so
First off, Little Big League is a film classic. Is it even on this list?
I'm putting a musical on here, so you know.
Oh my god, I wonder if this movie is even on this list. Okay, it is. Do I want to pick this? It's a weird one. No one's gonna have liked it. Oh, I should have used that as my documentary. Well, you know, after we finish the 9, we're just gonna go down the list and make this.
That's right. We'll talk about we'll be here till midnight.
You mean it's not midnight already?
Well, all right. For you it's 12:30. Thank you for staying up late.
Yeah, no problem. Look, that's a good movie too. Look, this is not the best movie. Most likely, probably unbelievably racist for a Disney film. But you know, it's not a bad flick because anything with John Hamm, not a bad flick. I'm going to throw $1 Million Arm out there.
I've heard good things about this movie.
Actually, very much like $1 Million Arm. Maybe it's just because there's a lot of actors in it that I like. I like John Hamm. I like Girl Who Lives in John Hamm's Pool House.
Her technical name.
She's got a name. She's got a real name. I'll give it to you.
One would hope that she
Her
has
real
a
name.
real name.
I love Asif Manvi. He's great. Bill Paxton plays Tom House. Lake Bell is her name.
Oh yeah, I like Lake Bell. Yeah,
she is great in it. Alan Arkin is great in it. He's a scout. It is the story of a failed WWF wrestler who tried to be a baseball player, and that's pretty much it.
And it's a true story, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah. If you didn't know, the kid Rinku, who I believe, well, I guess the Pirates signed him both, but he would go on to be a WWE wrestler.
Huh?
It's crazy. I know. Crazy land.
I've heard good things about that movie. I've never seen it. Which should surprise no one. But I'll have to check that out. My sixth pick. It's some people love this movie, some people hate it. It is not a great baseball movie. It's got a weird ending. Who knows what? What's her name? The previous Mrs. Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger, is doing in here. But The Natural, if only for man, the way it uses Copeland and that scene where with the lights,
beautiful. What do you call like it looks beautiful.
Yeah. And what I
cinematography is that what that is? Yeah, is that cinematography?
Yeah, cinematography. Also, a sentimental pick since we just lost the guy who
Max
played.
Mercy.
Yeah, we just lost and we also just lost Robert Duvall, who is in that movie. I had forgotten that Joe Don Baker plays their version of Babe Ruth, the Whammer.
The Whammer?
Yeah.
I was just hearing a lot of Joe Don Baker talk today, actually.
So The Natural, I think, one of the best. Okay, interesting. I've never read the novel, Joe Quills. I should read it.
I assume he gets out.
I think in
much like Fear, I'm assuming he strikes out.
All right, here it is, the dreaded Costner round, and you're going to take a movie that I hate.
Costner around.
Hate.
There's too many good Costners. Oh my God.
You're going to take it, and I'm going to. You've already quoted it.
I quote a lot of Costner movies. I don't know if you know. Kind of a huge fan of them.
We can talk about how awesome the catcher is in that movie. Speaking of never picked up a baseball. John C. Reilly.
He never picked up a baseball? He looks like he's never picked up a baseball. Oh my God.
Oh, that's cool, Joe Quills. I want to take that class.
Well, I feel like you know what? I should have read my book. I have that. I got that baseball and film book for Christmas, I think, actually. I should have read that. I feel like the Kevin Costner round is really only two choices, right?
Well, I mean, you were making an argument for 10 Cup.
Well, my obvious pick. You know what's a real great Kevin Costner baseball movie? What's the name of it? It's got Felicity in it. The Swim Fan Girl.
The Swim Fan Girl.
Look it up.
We're reaching peak old men trying to remember things here. One with the hat. It's the
what? Oh, well, I need to name the movie. He plays a retired ball player who does a radio show. Spoiler: the woman's husband is dead. Forget what it's called. Also, that's the end of the movie. So, spoiler.
Wow. Well, the good news is we don't know what the movie is, so I don't think you can spoil it without the title.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. How do you choose? Okay. Give me. This movie should not have been an 8th round. If there's no Costner, Bull Durham has to be like a 1st round pick.
It's the one of his I like.
Bull Durham is just unbelievable.
Bull Durham is a classic.
Is there a bad part of Bull Durham?
No. I once, in college, I memorized the Susan Sarandon monologue
The Church
about
of Baseball?
and I performed it in an acting class.
It's a good monologue.
It's a fantastic monologue. And despite the fact that Susan Sarandon delivers it in a way that will have an effect on every red-blooded male in the world and
That's
many women, it also works very well gender swapping.
Mm-hmm. I feel like does he monologue back to her after that?
Not as long, but yes. That movie, like, anyone that sees that movie has like 3 quotes that just become part of their everyday parlance. Like I say $1 million arm and a 10-cent brain like I use that once a month as an analogy.
I do what's it? You throw the ball, you catch the ball, you hit the ball.
Baseball is a simple game. I'm also a big fan of Announce My Presence with Authority.
Yes.
Because people never understand the context of it, which is like you're an idiot. But if you actually think that way, you're an idiot.
Oh my God.
So like I would be in meetings and I'm like, oh, somebody's announcing their presence with authority. I was not popular in meetings. Well, I mean, look, I am not going to pick the other movie because I hate it.
His is when he's in his underwear ironing, right?
Yeah. But I am going to pick a movie that I am shockingly not that big a fan of, and that is Field of Dreams.
Not that big a fan. You don't love Ben Affleck and other guy?
Yes. No, that yes, it does, Joe Quills. Although lollygagging also comes up in a movie that I might pick in a couple minutes.
Anybody know Felicity's real name?
I don't even know what you still haven't told us what the movie is.
I'm trying to figure out right now. Kevin Costner.
we can't just Google.
It has like a semi baseball name.
Google Felicity baseball movie and see if like some WB show comes up.
The upside. Sorry. First off, got it. The Upside of Anger. Not a baseball name. But I Googled it. Who's Felicity Wright? A hair and makeup supervisor on the movie. But that was not who I was actually talking about. I was obviously speaking of Kerry Russell. Swim fan's name is Erica Christensen. If you were curious.
Fantastic.
I believe she is the titular swim fan.
So
would also in it.
I'm going to tell you right now, I do not think my last two movies are on your board. So I think I'm going to be, I have so far not had to worry.
Okay.
But I might try to go outside and take one you like, just to.
You know what would have won if you'd have just picked baseball for documentary?
Well, that's what I said. There was an obvious pick. Ken Burns' Baseball was like and it could still be a draft pick. It's a fine movie.
I'm gonna go with another one. Oh, it's such a good movie. I love all these movies.
If you say Ed, so help me.
I just love baseball. That's the problem. Just love baseball. Did you ever see Curveballs along the way? Great. It's another
Curveballs Along the Way.
It's not what I'm picking, but it's the.
I don't know this movie.
Paul Sorvino plays Joe Torre on a.
Oh wow!
Wow, biopic from '97. So it's only like one World Series in. But sticking with the Yankees, and I also believe that was an HBO movie. I'm gonna go with 61.
Oh, that's a good movie. The introduction of a young Barry Pepper to the world.
My favorite tidbits. I guess there's multiple ones. Like, what's his name? Never swung a bat.
Amber, that is a terrible movie. I do not like For the Love of the Game at all.
It's a great movie. Thomas Jane had never swung a baseball bat, which worked out to their favor because they taught him how to swing left-handed and right-handed like Mickey Mantle. So his swing is supposedly very accurate in that. But I also love that. Who was it? 80s heartthrob Anthony Michael Hall plays Whitey Ford, but he is right-handed. So what they did was they gave him a backwards Yankee jersey, and they filmed him and they flipped it.
Oh, that's fantastic!
So if you see pictures of him, he looks ridiculous when he's just standing with the rest of the people.
Oh, that's so cool!
Great movie. Sad story.
My 8th pick is a mass consumption movie that I think is a really good movie on its own, but it's A League of Their Own.
It's a good movie. I was thinking about
the women's professional Rockford League, the Rockford Peaches, the women's professional baseball team during World War II. Possibly the only movie featuring Rosie O'Donnell and Madonna that I would enjoy.
Is that true? First off, were they in multiple movies?
I don't know. Probably not. But they were like a pair for a while. They were thick as thieves. I love Gina Davis. Tom Hanks, of course, is fantastic. That's another movie that mentions lollygagging.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch the show?
No, there was a TV show.
They tried to do one in like the early 90s. It was pretty bad. But Amazon just did one recently.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Like 2 or 3 seasons of that was pretty good. It was pretty good. The problem for me as a fan of baseball was that they used like the same like few clips of baseball being played.
Yeah. The Battlestar Galactica problem. Battlestar Galactica over 3 seasons had like 5 images of a Cylon blowing up.
Yeah, there was like 4 grounders to first, which was the entirety of all the highlights. It was actually, I think it was like 3 seasons.
It's like watching OOTP highlights.
Yeah. League of Their Own show. It was on Amazon Prime. I want to say 2 seasons. 1 season, 8 episodes. Sad. Should have got more. Nick Offerman apparently was the coach of the Rockford Peaches in it.
Oh, I love Nick Offerman. I'll have to check that out. All right, this is it. Your 9th inning.
9th inning.
And I have to figure out how to do a poll. Never done one.
So many baseball movies.
There are so many baseball movies.
So many of these movies, I just want to say the title and be like, that was a movie. And it was good.
That is true.
Are there any children watching the stream?
I don't think anyone's watching the stream.
Can I steal some votes?
Can you?
By going with, what is the name of that movie? With the bat. Is that Everyone's Hero?
Bat. What is the name of the baseball movie with the bat?
Listen, first off, if you ask a child, what's that baseball movie with the bat? They'll know. Oh, there's two though. Isn't there another one where there's literally just a bat?
I am fascinated by how your mind works.
I think I have I'll tell you, something ain't right.
The baseball movie with a bat. Are you talking an actual bat?
Yeah, Everyone's Hero. Is that not the name of the movie?
I don't know this movie. Everyone's Hero. I've not heard of it.
Like they leave Babe Ruth's bat behind.
Oh, it's a cartoon.
And then
that's terrifying. There's a ball spitting at him.
And then whimsy happens to bring Babe Ruth back as a bat.
And Brian Dennehy plays Babe Ruth.
First off, fine, I'm doing it. You said Brian Dennehy.
Oh no!
So let me tell you, another movie I love that came out
coming here
in just the right time for me to be loving baseball movies. And I can tell you right now, I did not, in fact, get crabs from D.D. Mulligan. I am taking Summer Catch.
Oh, good Lord.
What a good movie.
Oh. Brian
Dennehy, he's the coach.
Yeah.
Did I dye my hair so that I could look like Van Leemer? You're goddamn right I did. So if you thought the gray was bad, imagine awfully dyed blonde-ish with roots so that I could wear...
So Shane Baz is what we're talking about.
Essentially. I was like, sick, it's dyed, but I actually just want the roots in because that's what he has. Stole my sister's hair thing because that's what he has in the movie. I loved it. It was great.
That didn't Peter God, what's his name? The baseball writer. Didn't he get like a writing credit on that movie? Peter Gammons?
I'm probably.
Because he loves that stupid, what is it, the Maine Fall League or whatever?
Oh, it's the Cape Cod League.
Cape Cod, yeah, he loves that thing.
I know. I don't remember if it's in the movie or if it's a deleted scene that has Carlton Fisk in it. Beverly D'Angelo plays the role of a Lifetime in it. Some of my favorite actors, Christian Kane, if you're a big fan of Leverage or The Librarians.
Right. Mark Lucas to keep the Buffy connections going.
We got Matthew Lillard, who's just crushing it. Fred Ward for all my Tremors fans.
I've actually seen Summer Catch. I didn't hate it.
It's a good movie.
I didn't hate it.
Get those shortword princesses out there.
So my last pick is I love the director Richard Linklater. He did Slackers. He did a bunch of other films. And he did this awesome, so many of these movies are like trying to tell some sort of epic, cataclysmic baseball story. And he just did a movie that understands that 90% of the time, baseball players are doing jack and nothing. And they are just sitting around talking, shooting the breeze, eating sunflower seeds, like watching one person do work.
So you're picking the Bad News Bears remake from 2005.
No, I am not.
Also directed by Richard Linklater.
This is Everybody Wants Some, which is a great little indie movie about a group of guys who are just never going to be major leaguers, but are, living that life. And it's 90% just like the dialogue that we all had sitting around, not playing. It's fantastic. It's so good. I love that movie. It is. It's so well written, and his filming of it is so low key to match the vibe, and it understands that being a baseball player is really boring, and it makes that interesting, and that's like part of the story. That sort of boring stuff.
On Paramount Plus. I have a Paramount Plus subscription, so I will definitely be watching that.
It's great. It's great.
I've seen the clips, but I've never seen the whole thing.
So are there any like honorable mentions that really that really you wish were on the list
that deserve mentioning? I'm going in time order from the past. Hold on.
I'm not going to write For the Love of the Game on here. You can't make
For Love of the Game is so underrated. Not only as a love story, as a baseball game, as a baseball movie.
I don't think I could rate it more under.
I think you're wrong. Bro, oh my god, they have oh my god.
I'm writing it down. Look what a good host I am.
What's oh my god, hold on. For Love of the Game soundtrack.
I don't know Beer League.
Beer League is so good. Also, absolutely awful. Do not watch Beer League.
Oh, good lord. The poster does not make
okay.
Ralph Macchio?
Let me tell you why you need yeah.
What the what?
It's Beer League as a New Jerseyite. Beer League's an amazing movie.
I'm going to stop you right there, because any sentence that starts as a New Jerseyite is going to be a fantastic sentence.
Okay, let me tell you why For Love of the Game deserves to be on this list. There's a song called It Don't Matter to the Sun by a little-known artist named Chris Gaines. You might be wondering who's Chris Gaines.
How did you bring it back to, damn it?
It's Garth Brooks in disguise.
Damn it. How did you bring it back to Chris Gaines again?
That's the Day After song. That song makes me cry, period. In a baseball movie?
God, I hate almost everything about that
God,
movie.
I love that movie.
The stupid clear that mechanism thing.
Clear the mechanism. It works, I'll tell you that much. Let me see.
It doesn't work.
A lot of movies I've never seen. Bang the Drum Slowly. Never.
Oh, it's so good.
Damn Yankees. Never seen it.
Damn Damn Yankees almost if I hadn't picked I was 50-50, A League of Their Own or Damn Yankees, and Damn Yankees will make my honorable mentions because Damn Yankees has freaking Gene Kelly doing a baseball dance number.
I'll buy that. I'll watch that.
It's fantastic. Also, those Damn Yankees is actually the Busby Berkeley musical. Damn Yankees itself is a Broadway musical that has been filmed that is also very weird and has a lot of Bob Fosse choreography and is fantastic.
Ooh. I need to find.
Sandlot just didn't land with me. I don't know why.
I obviously love Sandlot. I just
I didn't. Yeah.
I'm a fan. My Sandlot pick went to Little Big League because I like.
Yeah, the movie didn't make me care about the kids, and that was like the one thing that movie needed to do.
Did you know that there's a Don't Look Back? The story of Leroy Satchel Paige was a TV film with Louis Gossett Jr. as Satchel Paige.
Lou Gossett Jr. playing another kind of ageless person. That could have there could be a vibe there.
Hold on, you picked. You did say The Natural. Brewster's Millions, phenomenal.
I almost picked Brewster's Millions, which is a great movie.
Another great, a great catcher. I
was just reading a thing about how during that movie, Richard Pryor was just out of rehab and he was in a very fragile state. And like the director, he told John Candy, you shouldn't take this movie because Richard Pryor's a mess and your part is criminally small. And then the director just tore up the script and let John Candy go. And John Candy and Richard Pryor just like made that movie by their relationship.
This looks like a terrible movie. The Slugger's wife, an Atlanta Braves player, tries to break Roger Maris' record and make a marriage work. That sounds awful.
That does look like a terrible movie. What about The Fan? Robert De Niro and
Beyonce.
Yeah,
it's a great. That's got parts.
The Fan is a great, like, it was on cable. There was nothing else on. I'll watch the last hour of that for the longest game that they played in the most rain. Like the ump should have called that game. Like, well, of course the ump was the killer. Spoiler, but
yes. Good movie. Good scenes. Good scene. It's watch clips on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, or watch them on YouTube so you don't,
Also, The Babe. You a fan of The Babe with John Goodman?
Nah. Didn't do much for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, it didn't feel like people played baseball in that movie.
You play baseball in The Babe? A little bit.
No, the baseball scenes just weren't very good.
He hit some home runs.
One of the now the Naked Gun should be in here. Or wait, is that the Naked Gun 33 and a third?
No, Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Yeah,
that's the one with
it's a great baseball movie. Enrico Palazzo singing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm. I feel like The Man from Left Field was good. I don't think I ever watched it. Where Burt Reynolds coaches a little league team.
Oh, wow! It's like Burt Reynolds was like, "I gotta get some of that Bad News Bears money."
The Sandlot, very good.
I'll add it to your list. Like I said,
The Sandlot goes on the list. Angels in the Outfield goes on the list. Angels in the Outfield, the greatest cast of characters you've ever seen in your life. We've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Danny Glover, Tony Danza, Christopher Lloyd, Neil McDonough, Adrian Brody, Matthew McConaughey, Dermot Mulroney. You name them, they're in this movie. Not the other. Carney Lansford. That was Carney Lansford the whole time?
Yeah, Carney Lansford is he, like, they have a couple of ball players in there.
Was Cobb good? Another one, Arliss just doing his thing. Cobb wasn't that great. The Scout, also very good. Major League 2, very good.
Wasn't the Scout Robert Wool? Was that
Cobb
him and his?
Scout is I know his name. Albert Brooks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Albert Brooks. Yeah. No, I do like that movie. Why is Space Jam on this list of baseball movies?
It's a baseball movie.
Space Jam is a baseball? I mean, Bill Murray has a few things in there, but
literally, where do they get Michael Jordan from? Where do they fly him to at the end?
Baseball. Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Curveballs along the way. The Joe Torre story was a good movie.
Holy cow. And let me tell you, Space Jam was that came out right when I was an elementary school teacher, and Space Jam was the #1 kids shut up and watch a movie while I try not to teach. It was we had a VHS of that in our school that every teacher was wearing out.
The Rookie was mentioned in the chat. Definitely a great movie.
Yeah.
Major League, Back to the Minors, great movie.
Is Interstellar a baseball movie? Or no, it's a movie with a baseball scene.
No, Men in Black is a baseball movie.
I would put Men in Black in the Interstellar category.
That was a Bernard Gilkey reference, I believe.
Bernard, oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
A great baseball movie from 2004. Bernie Mac as Mr.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun movie where Bernie Mac was just fantastic, man.
Listen, no one's going to admit it. Not one person in this chat's going to admit it. That's why I didn't put it in my 9. Fever Pitch is a good movie.
No.
Fight me.
No.
When that one chick slugs the other chick, oh my God. Do I crack up every time?
Jimmy Fallon. The Pink Hat Red Sox.
That's a great movie. That's a very good movie. There's a Chen Ming Wang documentary. I believe it was on Netflix. That was very good.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I forget what it's called, but it was there. I'm sure there's a lot of other foreign stuff that we don't have listed.
Yeah.
I want to say The Bronx is Burning was good. That was on ESPN, right?
Yeah, but Yeah, that was a weird one because it was almost more about the Summer of Sam than it was about the Yankees.
Oh, speaking of serial killers, you see how I just transitioned just right into that?
Speaking of serial killers, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. What did I just watch? Zodiac. So good.
Yeah,
How
that's
come
right.
the Hulk, Iron Man, and
Mysterio.
And Mysterio. Why couldn't they figure this out? I don't understand that.
That bad guys don't want to catch bad guys. I don't know Long Gone. Now I have to look this up.
Sugar, I think, was pretty good. There was a documentary called Player to Be Named Later, which I don't think you can find anywhere. Marcos Cudero was a very prominent in that.
Wow, William Peterson. That's an interesting. William Peterson, Dermot Mulrooney are the main cast here. That's interesting. I've not heard of this movie franchise. Long Gone. I'll have to check it out.
Long Gone. What in the world is this? I can tell by the jerseys that it's a phenomenal movie. Where were we? I'm trying to think.
Teller from Penn and Teller. Wow.
Not baseball. The Catcher is a Spy is good.
Oh yeah, what a bonkers story that is.
Mm-hmm.
I read
the
book. There's a movie. I didn't know there was a movie. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's Paul Rudd as him.
Oh, Paul Rudd is always likable.
Ball player, Pelotero, very good.
I don't know that one.
That is a documentary about the international free agents coming out of the Dominican Republic. Oh, and that features Miguel Sano.
That would be interesting.
A young Miguel Sano. Trouble with the Curve. I don't know if I've ever actually watched the whole thing. Some of the clips are there. There's no way you're taking that kid with the second overall pick that they take. He's like one tool. I don't get it. 42 was very good. I feel like I need to watch 42 again.
42 was the one with Bozeman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard good things about that. I didn't see it.
And Harrison Ford as Branch Rickey.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Is there anything else that should be here on the honor? I'd put 42 on the honorable mention.
Weird movie. Goes with our very depressing baseball movies. The Phenom was very good.
I don't know it.
That is a guy who was drafted by the Braves and mental health issues because of his dad, Ethan Hawke. You're essentially, I think the whole movie is just him talking to his therapist, Paul Giamatti.
I love Paul Giamatti. That's interesting.
Loosely based on the early life and struggles of Rick Ankiel, apparently.
Oh, I didn't know there were early struggles. I only knew about the late struggles.
Well, I guess the early struggles led to those other struggles.
It makes sense that, that if there were, late struggles don't come out of nowhere.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Wasn't there?
Well, this went much more awesomely than I thought. All right, now it.
I do want to see EFIS. Somebody mentioned EFIS earlier. I do want to see
it. I've heard good things. Yeah. So, here it comes. I'm putting up the poll right now. Who won this baseball movie battle? You've got 2 minutes to vote. Just to remind you, the first round, TJ took Moneyball. I took Major League. The second round, TJ took Mr. Baseball. That's the one you took off my list because I really like Mr. Baseball.
So good.
I took Bad News Bears Breaking Training. In the documentary inning, TJ took Spaceman, A Baseball Odyssey, and I took Baseball Behind Barbed Wire. Fourth inning, Little Big League versus the Bingo Long Traveling All-Stars.
And Motorcycling. You did not put the complete title.
Oh, pardon me.
The
fifth inning was 8 Men Out, another great movie, versus Fear Strikes Out. Sixth inning, $1 Million Arm versus The Natural. In the Costner inning, he stole Bull Durham, and I got Field of Dreams. The eighth inning, he took 61. I took A League of Their Own. The ninth inning, Summer Catch. That is that is a draft pick that may not age well. You know, in a couple of years, there may be some questions about the GM. And I took everybody wants some. So you got a couple minutes. You've still got about a minute to vote. TJ has now voted 3 times.
Where do I vote? Over here. Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm not going to vote. I have a weird thing.
I voted. You can vote. Go ahead.
I lost an election once in college for like a student government thing because I never vote. I always vote for my opponent.
Hold on. I would like to know what Miss Blackthorn's favorite is.
Oh yeah, what is your favorite baseball movie, Miss Blackthorn? Did you? We didn't mention it.
Also, all the baseball 30 for 30s, 30 for 30 shirts, all that stuff, all phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of the poll, and well,
Perfect.
It's a tie.
Perfect.
That's just good radio. There's nothing better than a tie. So we mentioned it outside of that. Which one was it? We're
also Fastball and Knuckleball, both great documentaries.
Oh yeah, the winner is
Mr. 3000. So good.
A tie.
What's the guy's name? Boca.
Yeah, Mr. 3000 is not bad. That's is that the Tom Selleck movie?
Nope, that's Mr. Baseball.
Oh, that's Mr. Oh, right, that's Mr. Baseball.
Bernie Mac is Mr. 3000.
Yeah, Mr. 3000. That is good.
Is there anybody in Mr. 3000? You get the guy from Sex and the City is the owner. Paul Sorvino is the coach.
Yeah, Paul Sorvino.
Not speaking to Joe Torre.
Speaking of looks like they've never picked up a baseball.
What's the guy from I'm trying to think who else is in that movie. The guy from the Spanish guy from Prison Break.
I want to create a game show that is just TJ's descriptions of things and you try and guess what it is.
Oh, so
it's a baseball movie with the bat.
We were driving somewhere and my wife said something. And so, again, not diagnosed with ADHD or anything like that. Something's definitely wrong. She said something, and then like 20 seconds later, I giggled because my brain went from whatever she said to something else to like a movie with that other person to something else. Oh, you know what? Oh, what was it? We were talking about something. Then we were talking about you ever see the movie, another sports film, The Replacements? No. The Replacements? Yes.
Yeah, the Keanu Reeves vehicle.
Okay, I don't think that's what we were talking about, but that's what I got to, which brought me. Okay, wow. Okay, I have it. Do you want to know what it is?
This is a journey. You've taken us on
This is how my brain is so broken. So broken. We were talking about Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Why? I don't remember. But what I remembered was the girl in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle that's on the elevator, she's the female cop from The Shield. Her partner, the black cop in The Shield, who is I don't know his name. He's in The Replacements, which is funny because in The Replacements, they can get him out of prison to play on the team, which is funny because in real life, pretty sure he killed his wife and he's doing life in prison now.
Jesus.
All that true went through my head in about in the middle of a conversation about Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Wow. That is a journey.
In Prison Break, I believe, is the guy that is the shortstop in Mr. 3000. Sucre.
So what's your favorite basketball movie?
Do I have a favorite basketball movie? Basketball. It's funny because my brain is absolutely broken. I should most likely be on some kind of medication. Basketball movies.
Mine is basically the basketball version of the Bingo Long Traveling All-Stars, a fantastic movie called The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. That is, again, an unapologetically black 1970s basketball, about a traveling basketball team. It's great.
I think my favorite basketball movie has to be White Man Can't Jump.
That's a good one.
The original.
Yeah. Wait, there was a remake?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
With I don't know who. I've seen the clips. Seen the clips on the TikToks.
I don't need to watch a remake of that.
It is Jack Harlow.
I don't know who that is.
He's a music artist, I believe.
Whatever my list of favorite baseball movies is, last on that list, like number 1,000,000th, is the stupid Kobe Bryant Spike Lee documentary that was just hagiography of Kobe Bryant. Oh, I hated that.
I want to see The Way Back. I hear that's good. And as a Ben Affleck fan, Ben Affleck fan, I believe it is worth watching.
There we go. Well, TJ, it is 1:00 in the morning for you, so I'm going to let you
go. Wait, we have to wait. Let me just make sure there's nothing else that we.
Oh yeah, that there's any. Oh, I thought you were like, wait, let's just talk up OOTP for another minute, but no,
we do that too. But Chen Ming-Wan documentary, very good.
Yes,
but it was good. Player to be named later, good. Some of these are very hard to find, and I feel terrible putting them on the list. Player to be named later from like the maybe just called player. No, player to be named later. I think movie doc. A player to be named later, 2005.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Inspiring story of 4 minor league baseball players.
Is it a documentary or is it a?
Yeah. They follow.
Oh, that's cool.
Marco Scutaro. I know they follow Marco Scutaro or Scutaro, however you prefer to pronounce his name.
I've always heard it as Scutaro.
Yeah. And some other guys. I thought it was interesting. I was buying $5 DVDs, but they had baseball on it, so I bought them. Spaceman. If you haven't seen Spaceman, highly recommend watching Spaceman.
I'm gonna check that out. That's great. I'm very excited. That looks really good. I also want to check out. What was the other one on your list? That Spaceman and I have to check out $1 Million Arm because you spoke so highly.
There's something called The Streak, which I haven't watched but sounded interesting.
The Streak. I hope it's about Morgana.
It might be a docudrama. The Streak. It's on Amazon Prime.
The remarkable story of the players who lived the longest. Is that?
The Salt Lake Trappers were an unaffiliated team.
Yeah. There's that movie about the baseball team in Alaska. But I've heard good things about that Streak movie. Yeah.
Baseball team in Alaska.
Yeah, about how they play at midnight and it's sunny and.
I think in Spaceman, they go there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Maybe.
Spaceman looks fantastic. I'm really interested in
that. All the movies are good. All the documentaries are also very good.
No, they're not all good because For the Love of the Game, they're not. No.
For Love of the Game is so good.
Terrible.
Multiple awards should be given out for that movie. Obviously, the soundtrack. Kelly Preston's phenomenal. Let me tell you how good that movie is.
He cuts his arm. Oh, God.
He does. Hey, you never cut yourself?
Ugh.
Oh, you never cut yourself. Didn't know we're all Mr. Perfect over here. Never cut themselves. Let me tell you, I hate going to the city. Whenever I drive in and I'd be like, yo, that's where she broke down. That's where Kevin Costner picks her up. I see the little thing. And I'm like, that's where it is. Right there. Good movie. Old Yankee Stadium you get to see.
What a brush with greatness. You get to hear Vin Scully.
Oh my God. It's just hearing him talk.
Vin Scully was the best part of that movie. Hello,
not like a monologue, but his thing at the end is just so good. I can't think of the line. There's the line that he says. It's like the sun's going down or something, and it's just.
I went on a date to that movie, and when we left, the woman who this was like a second date, she goes, "You seem really angry."
Who's giggling back there?
That was my wife.
Obviously, it was not her on the date.
No, it was not her. But we left the movie, and I was just like, "Oh," and she's like, "You seem really," and that was the last date.
Whatever.
So maybe that's why I hate the movie.
Doesn't Shooter McGavin play Vin Scully in 61?
Who
Or
is
is he Mel
Shooter
Allen?
McGavin?
I think he's Mel Allen.
Wait, is that the guy from Tin Cup?
No, Shooter McGavin's from Happy Gilmore.
Oh, I've never seen Happy Gilmore.
Christopher McDonald plays Mel Allen in 61. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's kind of I really liked 61. 61 was a good movie and directed by Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Which I think is surprising.
Major League 3 underrated. There's a Lou Collins jersey. Rated. There's a Lou Collins jersey hanging in Roger Dorn's office.
I think Major League 3 is properly rated.
No. I think Major League 3 and For Love of the Game should be much higher in your estimations. And
Major League 3,
you know what it is? I just love a love story. I love love. Maybe that's it.
You know, it's a beautiful thing. Your hope, your love of love. It's a fantastic thing.
Look, we got father and daughter.
I'm really angry.
Look at my list. We got father and daughter. We got Mr. Baseball falls in love with Uchiyama's daughter.
Yeah. You like forbidden love is really what you like.
Little Big League, there's a girl, I think. I don't know if there's any love in 8 Men Out.
Little Big League, I don't think there's anything in I don't think there's anything in 8 Men Out that's really except Love of the Game. For the love of the game.
$1 Million Arm.
For the love of my $10.
I think they have an intimate moment, but I don't think they fall in love in
I think I actually
$1 Million
said that,
Arm.
now that I recall it. As part of the You Seem Really Angry, I actually walked out and I'm like, for the love of my $10.
First off, that tells you how old you are when $10 can give you the movie.
Well, yeah, fair
it's like
point.
a soda nowadays. 61, there was a lot of Roger Maris and his family love in there. Summer Catch, obviously getting crabs from Dee Mulligan.
The best part of the movie.
For Love of the Game, just loving the game.
Ugh.
I love J.K. Simmons in that movie. Phenomenal.
Getting saved from amputation by Kelly Preston.
Hey,
the most manufactured like. Ugh.
And who's his doctor? The guy from Damn, think about it.
And again, John C. Reilly, fabulous actor, should not be in a baseball movie, especially playing.
I mean, if we look back at the early '90s backup catchers, like find me
he looks like a catcher. No,
find me a little rough picture of a little Charlie O'Brien, and you know what? It's John C. Reilly. It's
he looks like a backup catcher. Unfortunately, he does not play like a backup catcher.
He does
not throw like a backup catcher.
He plays like the personal catcher to a pitcher that is worth more in vibes than to his team, and you have to keep his catcher. It's essentially, and which is exactly what he is.
Yeah. I was so annoyed by the whole Kevin Costner pretend. He's like, no, they didn't speed up my throwing or anything. You know, we tried to do as much of the baseball as we could.
You know what he admitted to? He admitted to getting some stuff. During the filming of that, I believe it was in a Bill Simmons podcast with Bill Simmons podcast with him. He did admit to
a shoulder shot or something.
He said, "Give me the stuff so that we can keep going."
Oh, wow!
I think it was he threw every pitch that's filmed in that movie.
That's a lot of pitches,
which is kind of crazy.
And he was not, he was probably 50 when that movie was made.
Had to have been.
I couldn't throw Well, I couldn't throw that many pitches when I was 20, clearly based on my baseball career.
What does he say? Oh, first off, great movie. Well, he's 71 now. How long ago was that movie? Like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah. So he would have been
30?
early 50s. Yeah. The oldest pitcher in Major League Baseball.
You know what's really funny about For Love of the Game? I should know the line. Is it? Maybe you've seen this movie called The Wizard of Oz.
Maybe. I'm so old. You know, here's how old I am. When I was a kid, The Wizard of Oz came on once a year, and it was everybody stop what you're doing for that night and watch it was like a television event.
Mm-hmm. So I went on a cruise a couple months ago. They had like a Wizard of Oz play. And at the end, she says the famous line, "I'll miss you the most of all, Scarecrow." And then I was like, that's what that's from? Because that's what he said. That's what Kevin Costner says to his ex-teammate after he gets him out.
Right.
And I have said it as a reference to For Love of the Game, never to Wizard of Oz.
That's fantastic.
No, I'm very excited for Horizon American Saga Part 2. Whenever we get that.
I don't know what that is.
That's the reason he's not on Yellowstone anymore was because he was doing this epic that he paid for himself. Chapter 1 is out. Chapter 2 filmed. I don't know what is going on with releasing it. And I think chapter 3's in the can.
It's like an Avatar thing. Let's make them all at once.
Yeah. When you're Kevin Costner, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true.
Even Cal Ripken Jr.'s wife, apparently, if that story is to be believed. Is that a 30 for 30? Didn't they pull the plug on the power at Camden Yards because Cal Ripken didn't show up because Kevin Costner was with his wife or something?
What? I've never heard this story.
Costner. Let me see if I can find this. Is it
pulling the power at what? What kind of websites are we going to end up on Googling this?
Pretty sure this is true.
The long-standing rumor regarding Hall of Fame shortstop Cal Ripken Jr. and Kevin Costner stems from a 1997 Orioles game postponement caused by a power outage, which fueled unfounded speculation that Ripken found Costner with his wife. This unfounded conspiracy theory, somebody doesn't want to get sued, alleges a fight occurred, threatening Ripken's consecutive game streak, though both parties have denied it. I've never
heard Full Over the Game. I might be sleeping with Kevin Costner too.
And then you're cheating on Kelly Preston.
Hey.
And John Travolta will get mad at you. Although I think they broke up.
No, she died.
Oh.
Good try, though.
Yeah. That's awkward.
She was also in Space Camp, another movie you should watch.
Space Camp has a great soundtrack.
Space Camp? Here's my problem. All this stuff should be streaming, and it's not.
I remember we went to Space Camp. I was like in 6th grade, and we went to the theater. It was like a school field trip to go watch Space Camp. We couldn't afford to actually go to Space Camp, but we got to go to the movie Space Camp.
I think like
those plucky kids.
I want to say one of my little sisters went to a place and they literally watched. They went to like an observatory and watched Space Camp.
We're not going to show you actual space.
I was like, you're really square in the circle in this one, aren't you?
There was that one, and what was the other one? Space Cowboys with like the Space Camp was, oh no, the kids get trapped out there. Mm-hmm. Space Cowboys was, oh no, the old guys get trapped out there.
I believe Adam Savage worked on Space Cowboys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think he made like the thing.
Because, the Space Cowboys was like, oh no, every astronaut is suddenly dead or in trouble. Hey, you 3 old astronauts, why don't you go up there and save the day?
No, the problem was I'm going to say this with confidence.
Or wait, they had to fly an old ship.
Yeah, I think there was like a missile or something on an old ship, and the new people didn't know the
Yeah, it was like solid state technology or something.
I want to see. I want to say maybe Trouble with the Curve created the thing, so he was the one who had like the most knowledge of it. And yes, I did refer to.
So there was Jim Garner. There was, I think.
What's Trouble with the Curve's name? The guy that was the chair.
Damn, what is his
Trouble
name?
with the Curve. This is what happens when you're old.
Wasn't Clint Eastwood in that movie?
Yeah, Clint Eastwood is Trouble with the Curve.
Tommy Lee Jones and Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood is Trouble with the Curve.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
But whatever it is the stuff that they had worked on. And so this was like an old thing. I don't even think they knew that it was even still in space, maybe. I do remember it being a good movie, though.
It's a Russian satellite that they have to go up to.
Oh, did the Russians steal an American thing?
Yeah. By the way, underrated. I'm reading right now a fantastic book called The Wrong Stuff that is all about the Soviet space program, and it's amazing. It's terrifying. The things that like the basic premise of the book is that what we think of as our astronauts, thanks to the right stuff and all that, as these like go-getter cowboy like acrobatic daredevils, and what we think of as the Soviets as like robotic, legions of faceless people, are completely reversed. That it was really the Soviets that were like, we're not even going to test this. Let's just get up there and see what happens. And the US and NASA was, let's go very slowly and incrementally and test everything and be safe. The book itself is, and like the best part of the book is that Yuri Gagarin goes out into space. He's the very first person to orbit the Earth. And he comes back and he becomes such a celebrity that the Communist Party can't control him. And he just becomes an utter monster of just like drinking, womanizing, doing whatever he wants. And then someone's like, hey, you should stop that. And he goes, have you been outside? Have you orbited the planet? No.
It's like, you can't tell.
And that's his answer to everything. It's such a good book. I'm really enjoying it. All right. It is very late. You've been very kind with your time.
You derail me, and then I take your derailment, and I just keep going because you say something, and then I remember something, and then we go somewhere.
This is how it works.
I don't know if you follow Bright Sun Films on YouTube.
Oh,
there's a bunch of like not documentaries, but like little interesting things about interesting stuff. Speaking of the Russian space program, he does a good video about I don't even know what it says. I think it's there's like a place where the space shuttle is still just sitting.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Soviet space shuttle. They made a copy of the space shuttle.
Yeah, and I think it's I want to say it's in that place whose name I can't think of. I think it's in the Ukraine. Could be wrong. But the space shuttle is just still chilling, just sitting there.
Yeah.
They just kind of left it.
I mean, that's true of so much former Soviet stuff that it just sits there. They have no archive. There's no archival anything. Man, reading there's a guy, Michael Hickenbotham. He wrote a great book about Chernobyl, and there's a lot of that's just. And again, one of the hallmarks of that is that the Soviets are just like, well, they said we have to build this. Yep. Safety says we should take twice as long. Sorry, we're going to build it.
Did you watch Chernobyl on?
Well, I think HBO? That show is based on
on the book.
Yeah,
but
the book. Yeah, it's an amazing story, and just like the incredible like the solutions that they come up with are just terrifying and very, very Soviet. Like, we have thousands of men. Let's throw them at the problem. It's a fascinating thing.
I can recommend another little thing. Cloth Map on YouTube did a tour of Chernobyl, talking about like the video game stuff that we got in like Call of Duty.
Stalker or whatever.
Yeah, he talks about Stalker. He talks about stuff in Call of Duty, and he kind of like goes to some of the he gets he actually got into Chernobyl and filmed some of the places and stuff. He used to be at Giant Bomb. Highly recommend watching that.
Oh, I'll check that out. Yeah. If you like the Chernobyl miniseries, Crusher, I can't recommend the Chernobyl book enough. It is amazing, and the stories that that pop up throughout that one are great. Ooh, D-Block, the new Voyager game is out. Thank you for letting me know. I'll have to check that out. There's a new Star Trek video game. I'm excited.
All right, don't say anything else, so my mind doesn't go off the
friends. TJ Lauermann, That Sports Gamer, one of the OOTP developers. Thanks for sharing a little bit about OOTP 27 and some cool stuff. He read off of a sheet that may or may not get him into trouble. We'll find out. We'll find out. But just blame me. If it comes down to it, just blame me.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's your solution. TJ, I'm going to let you go because it's late there. And we thank you so much for rating over every week and supporting this ridiculous show. I can't say
thank
enough
you
about you
for supporting us and all the great affiliate streamers. And
it's fun to let
people
get to know the affiliates in a in kind of a different light, and to look at them as not just as streamers but as people. I think that's fun. There are a few of them that maybe we shouldn't do that with, but that's another story.
Agreed.
All right. Thank you so much, TJ.
Thank you for having me. Make sure you go to OOTPdevelopments.com. Pre-order Out at the Park Baseball 27.
Yes.
Right, it's your Steam wish list.
Yeah. What are you doing? I'm a Steam guy, so it's on my Steam list. I'm ready. I like the automatic updates.
I'm a Steam guy.
But but I will say, if you go to the OOTP page and order it there with whatever the fast spring, OOTP gets more of that money. So, I never begrudge anybody who wants to go that way and give a little more money to the developers.
Buy it for a friend. Steal their early access. Then give them the code and then buy it on Steam for yourself.
I don't
know if that works.
What a dark view into your psyche.
I don't know if that works, but hey, go for it.
I would rather, buy it for a friend and try and get them into it. Wow, Crusher's going the Cavicom route and still playing OOTP 23. I'm impressed. That's true, Brown Bag. You do not get early access on Steam just with Fast Spring. Right. You will get all of the loyalty bonuses and that sort of thing. So you'll get the extra packs and such on Steam.
Yep, and the discount.
But Fast Spring lets you get the game 3 days earlier, is it?
Depends how you count days, yeah.
Although to be clear,
Tuesday and Friday.
The early access is a beta, and last year they wiped the beta right before launch.
Yeah, we wiped the Perfect Team servers.
The night so those 3 days, your base game stuff should be fine, but you're basically just playing around in Perfect League for those 3 days.
Should be fine. It is beta software.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
I have played much less stable beta software than I've seen from OOTP, so I appreciate it.
Try to make it good.
Don't forget, next week we will have Franchise Time Machine and Ripley the Oriole here, and we'll be talking what they've found for a whole season of deconstructing the OOTP 26 engine and the cool things they have noticed about the stats in the game and what player shapes, that sort of thing. They're two of the best in deconstructionists in the game, so that'll be really fun. And I think they haven't agreed to this yet, but I think I'm gonna. Here's where I paint them in a corner. I believe our 9 innings next week is going to be breakfast cereals.
Ooh.
So we will have a 3-way draft for breakfast cereals.
Good thing I'm not there because I got 2 choices, maybe 3.
There's so many cereals.
Yeah.
Especially like, if you used to like when I was a child of divorce and my dad would just buy us whatever cereal we wanted. It was
You
fantastic.
got your Tricks and Fruit Loops.
No, Cookie
Mom got your
Crisp,
flakes.
man. Cookie. Yeah. No, Mom got all brand. Oh, ugh.
She's looking out for you.
Yeah, yeah. All right, TJ, I'm going to let you go. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
TJ Lauermann, everybody. There we go. That was awesome. All right. We are going to raid over to Franchise Time Machine, who I think has already started. And you're going to get to see some of the cool stuff that Franchise is doing. Can't thank TJ enough for that super fun kickoff. I'll figure out. I'm gonna make it happen to get this up on YouTube, and we will archive this for all of season 2 of After Talk. I will see you tomorrow with OOTP After Dark, where I'll be playing Giants games, and then next week with Franchise and with Ripley, where let's raid over to Franchise now. And Franchise is testing a new game. Ooh, I'm excited. I love a new game. So if you don't know, Franchise Time Machine creates these ridiculous games where he breaks the game engine. So, for instance, one of them is peak season, where you pick a team and a year, and you get like every player on that team's peak season. So, like if you pick the 72 Mets, you get a peak Willie Mays season, that sort of thing. Great little game. So I'm excited to see what his new game is. And let's find out together. I'll see you over there. Goodbye, Internet friends.